What's going on, everybody? It's Gray here, and we're back, and it's day number 425 of the free-to-play account series here in Marvel Future Fight. We're all doing spectacular. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with your boy, playing some of this game today. We got one today, boys. We got one today. Today, we are starting the anniversary events proper, and we are going to break down everything that we have received thus far, everything we know we're going to receive in the future as of right now, talk about the way this is going to line up with this update that we're getting tomorrow, and some other stuff including account help. But before we get into any of that, what's going on, Cheesy? Thanks for being here, bro. Good to see you. What's up, Minion? What's going on, Vardy? Good to see you guys. It's T. What's up, dude? Damien, thanks for being here, bro. Good to see you, man. Pencilgon, what's up, dude? Kirby, what's going on, homie? Good to see you, man. Jake, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Wayne, it's in the mail. I have to load up yesterday's stream and figure out who I'm supposed to remove to replace them with you. This is why I didn't want to do that. But hey, we did it, and it's totally fine. I got to figure out who to boot. If you guys can remember, tell me who's supposed to get kicked off my friends list. What's up, Nomad? What's going on, dude? What's up, Ethereal? What's happening, bro? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Also, what up, Wayne? What up, Peter? What's going on, man? I know, good to see you, bro. Thanks for being here. Nakai, what's up, dude? Andrew, what's up? Sunwoo Cog, what's up? And let's go. Locking in, boys. Let's get this thing started because we got a lot to talk about today. We got some crazy stuff going on. We are going to go ahead and just claim all this stuff. Claim a sip of coffee. Excellent. Yeah, get that essence. Let's go. What's in this shop? Bunch of bios, huh? I don't really like any of that very much. Golly, man. 1,000 crystals for a mythic card. No. No. I will take some hidden tickets, though, because I'm completely out and it's been a minute. Pretty irresponsible because that puts me below the tier 4 materials for most of the tier 4 material purchases, but that's all good. What's up, Judy? What's going on? What? Herbie, you didn't get your email? It was in spam for me. Heads up. Anyways, we'll get there in a moment. Let's jump out of here. Let's go ahead and just round up our basic rewards really quick. See what's in the collection slots today. Oh, hey, I ought to do the thing I never remember to do. Posted a emblem guide video this morning. If you want to go check it out because you're interested in learning about emblems, or you want to just give it a like or whatever, some hype, show it some support, that would be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and just put it in a pinned comment for today. So it's just chilling there in case anybody wants it or wants to show it some love. There we go. Boom, and thank you for the invite. Be just a minute for me. You know, better to let's remove it. And let's do this. Let's actually say what it is this time. There we go. And let's pin that. There we go. All right, let's keep it rolling. In the alliance here. Check in. Double donate still, but we are out of tokens. Go, 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 go. Quick, quick, quick. Yo, you guys are crazy, bro. Look at you guys. Let's go. And also, I got to shout out my guys yesterday, dudes. We had 29 contributions. 29. Last phase I was going to be able to participate in. Picture this, if you will. Only team I have left is this Hulk team. with just Hulk, right? Bros straight ghosted a cell for me down to an Eternals team. Let me take it. My Hulk ghosts Cersei on the revive, and then I got it with a crappy native tier 1 team. And that put us at exactly 30 contribution. That's how you know your alliance members are legends. Okay, there you go. So shout out to you guys. That was epic, dude. All right, moving on. Did I get my Tokies? Are we done? Were there Tokies? That's why I jumped in here. It wasn't to make a big scene. I wanted to make sure that I got these. Hey, yo, let's go. Snag those right out of the air. and donate them. Much better. I like tokens. What can I say, guys? I like tier 4 materials. All right, we don't need to worry about that. Some support. Hilariously, I don't even have enough, guys. Sorry. You're on your own. Let's see here. We'll grab that. No. We're not gonna. Maybe after GBR. Anyhow, we do need to spend some tokens, man. Round up some tier 4 mats, but maybe not today. We'll see. Like I said, we got a lot to get to. Inbox here. Shouldn't be anything crazy. Couple basic rewards for Alliance Battle. Yesterday really was a bad day, man. It's tough in Alliance Battle. Be clear. Actually a good day. Most days are good days. Yeah, I'm a lucky ducky. I can't remember what I was going to talk about. Oh, I lost it. That's okay. We're going to keep moving. Just rewards or whatever. Oh, yesterday being a rough day in something. Anyways, there's our 5 million gold from the anniversary countdown right there. There we go, guys. I think that's it for rewards. Really quick, let's do our events. Let's see if we can get for our final reward in the Cosmic Core that has been 100% ice. Let's see if we can get something decent here. All right, here we go, boys. Hands up. Norn Stones of Chaos, baby. That might go down as the worst Cosmic Core for me in the history of Cosmic Core. That was the Cosmic Caca. That was absolutely terrible. There you go. Let it be known. Put it on the record. Truly, one of the worst we've ever seen. No tier 4 mats, no gold, no CCF, no tickets, no CTPs. We got Norn Stones, Awakening Crystals, Phoenix Feathers, Mythic Card, Mythic Emblem. Why is everybody always picking on me? What you got? Read what? I read a lot, honestly. What's up, Sanjeev? What's going on, dude? Read, Gray, read. I'm reading. Read, Gray, read. Let the record show. F. What hero suits you best, Gray? None of them heroes. I'll tell you that. I don't remember what I got because I'll tell you actually a funny story when we look at that. I don't know what you want, Sanjeev. What do you want, buddy? What? Read what? You can't do that, man. What are you talking about? Read what? How many messages up should I read before I find out what you're trying to tell me to read? Nice. Congrats on the CTP, bro. I'm never bummed out because someone else got a W. Congratulations, man. No, we are not going to spend crystal. Oh, we are going to save them. One scroll up. Okay. Gray, gonna be War Tiger for sure. Good one. I like that. Once got an egg. Congratulations. Did you just derail everything to get me to scroll up and see that you got an egg? Just out of curiosity. I get like 6 eggs a day, bro. We got chickens. Bummer. Yeah, they've been kind of like staggered. Weird, man. No, congrats on the CTPs. Yeah, so, yeah, cosmic crap for us. We got our gift today. We get some gold and whatever from Groot. You get some stuff, and that's pretty much it. The Collector's Hall got all paid out. Check here. All right, no one we need to freak out about. Ew, that sucks, Sanjeev. Sorry, buddy. Who's rage baiting? I ain't rage baiting. Sanjeev's rage baiting. All right, boyos, let's keep it rolling. That's pretty much it. We got new events incoming. Keep in mind, the Odin's Blessing combined does run for, I think, 2 more days. That's not done tomorrow for whatever reason. Probably means we're going to have some events staggered a day or whatever. All right, guys, enough delay. Let's get into this thing, man. Let's see. What about, like, here, maybe? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hell yeah, boys. All right, so we got the 11th anniversary pre-registration notification, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling this the first round of anniversary stuff. We're going to break this whole thing down for you because this is convoluted. I'm not sure this is awesome because yay anniversary, yay hype. Not sure if this was organized in the best way, but we'll walk you through the whole thing here. Finally getting tier 4 Gamora. Let's go. What's up, Nadar? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Billy? What's going on, Jake? What's up, guys? All right, here we go. Let's see if we can break this down. So, 11th year anniversary incoming, gonna be spectacular. Brace yourselves. You're invited to the party, so that's great news. Here's the first thing I want to talk to you about. You want to pre-register. There was some talk about, because rightfully so, that often they just give this to everybody, and I don't see how they do that and have people getting it through email. So this first step, basically you just put in an email that you can access, and you should receive an email from Netmarble that basically has this splash in like whatever you want to call it, a graphic in the email. Scroll down, and at the bottom of that, the very bottom, there will be a personal code for you in that email, a coupon code. Use it in game. It is 200 crystals. So first off, there are 200 crystals here for everyone for pre-registering. Make sure you use an email that you can access. And yeah, like I said, it'll be sort of at the bottom of that long like graphic that's in the email. And it's a personalized code just for you. So do not share it before you use it. In fact, don't share it. Just use it and get the crystals. For people, Kirby, you're saying you didn't receive it in your email. Ethereal, you say no email. Put in a ticket in game is my best suggestion. I have no idea. It was in my spam folder, so I had to go to like all email. And it may take a few minutes. It could take an hour. I don't know. They might be backed up. If you don't get the 200 crystals, it means I stole them. Yeah, that sounds about right. But anyways, so sorry I can't be more help if you did not get the email, but I can confirm I did get it. I did get the code. I did get the crystals, and it was emailed to me. So yeah, there you go. That's going to be step one here. So make sure you get those 200 crystals, guys, and make sure you use an email you can access to register. Moving on. We get our first sort of advertisement of the main events for the first phase, at least, if there's multiple phases of the anniversary. And the first thing we can see here is we are getting additional characters in the Tier 4 selector. We don't know that this is all of them. I think maybe 4 additional characters is pretty huge. These are also really good characters, by the way. Gamora is still good. I'm a bit like extra sus. She's getting some value replaced, I think, from Luna. She does still hold down the one female alien day, so there is that. Not sure if that's going to be replaced soon or whatever. So that's Gamora. Miles, outside of his seasonal, not super duper hype, but his seasonal is amazing, and that's coming around in about 6 months from now. So there you go, for whatever that's worth. Ghost Rider is Ghost Rider. For new players, it's awesome for him to be in there. And Loki, same story. These are incredible Tier 4 characters. I think new players are going to be just grabbing like either Storm Loki or Storm Ghost Rider right out the gate for their accounts, which is just crazy, boys, crazy. So there you go. Very exciting. And yes, we will be getting another Tier 4 selector from some kind of event during the anniversary. On 4/21 is when it'll start. So there you go, April 21st. And also, we'll just go ahead and mention this now. Talk about the scheduling, right? This says coming 4/21, and you'll notice a lot of these events are starting in like mid-April. Save your materials for the native Tier 2, Tier 4 discount now, if you weren't already. None of us really could have seen this coming, I don't think, but it looks like our anniversary events are coming early this year by a week or two. So that means that that native Tier 2, Tier 4 discount is going to be coming a little earlier. It does run for like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. So there is a period of time when the event is running to save some materials. But just know it's coming. So save your materials for that native Tier 2, Tier 4 if you're going that route. We also got this little splash for the countdown check-in that we already knew about. You can track where we're at and how far we have to go in there. We also got a notification about an event quest. I think this is probably not Timeline Quest. I hope it's Timeline Quest because I love Timeline Quest, but it may not be. However, what this does confirm for me is that Jeff is probably a premium character, almost assuredly. So it looks like Jeff is going to be a premium character that everyone will have access to for playing during the anniversary on this event starting 4/14, right? I'm hoping it's Timeline Quest. Might just be a silly little log in, do the missions, get the rewards kind of thing, get tokens. He's probably, honestly, I think this is the P-card event now that I'm thinking about it. I can't double check because I'm right in the middle of this, but it might line up with our P card event, in which case it would just be like Super Samurai, where he was in the shop with the P card and you're able to pick up his biometrics. I'm guessing that might be the case there. Timeline quest would have been cooler, Netmarble, just saying. All right, like way cooler and hype for the anniversary. Okay. You guys want to talk about the 1 billion crystals or whatever? Fine. Let's talk about the 1 billion crystals. Dang it. I didn't. Dang it. I really wanted to pull up the Black Friday event from last year, so I will. So this event is one we have seen before. It is not one we like as much, or we haven't in the past, but this is different. And I'm going to try to break down exactly how it's different for you guys here. Sorry, I had this pulled up and I totally biffed it. Yeah, we'll see if I can find it again. Anyways, so Black Friday 2025, we got this same event, right? And the way this worked is essentially you log in every day, you go to like a splash on the little like news feed. It takes you to another window where you could like take 3 rolls a day at crystals. You were guaranteed crystals. There's actually been 3 iterations of this event, and I'll spare talking about the other one with gold right now that sucked all the buns. But anyways, you do your polls 3 times a day, and there was like 1 million 10 crystal rewards, 5,000, you know, whatever, 100,000 250 crystal rewards, 10,500 crystal rewards, 5,000, 1,000 crystal reward, and you know, like whatever, 5,000 crystal rewards, right? And once those crystals were all claimed, the event ended. That's just how it worked. And it was 15 million crystals total, and it actually got drained a day early, and the event ended a day early. It was freaking crazy. This was Black Friday 2025. I got like 200 crystals total or something, or 150. I got like nearly the minimum, and I think Beast Mode actually got the minimum, and it did not feel good. This appears to be the same event, but instead of 1 million, 15 million crystals, we're getting 1 billion. It's a lot more crystals. My guess, guys, is it is going to be the exact same event, which I really frown upon. I do not like that, Netmarble. I don't know why you think an event that makes a handful of people go, oh, I won the anniversary, and everybody else go, oh, I lost the anniversary. Free stuff is great, and it's free crystals, so woo! And I want to say, I think the base minimum is going to be more like 50, or it was like 10 crystals that you could get last time per roll. It's going to be bumped up to something way more. Like, everybody's going to get a much better floor. Like, we'll all probably get 1,000 crystals. Who knows? Maybe we'll all get 2,000 crystals, 3,000, 5,000. But some people will get 10,000 or whatever, or 8,000. And to me, I'm just not a huge fan of that. I'm more of a fan of share the wealth evenly. This isn't where I want my dopamine spikes. This is to bring people to the game. However, just to clarify, not going to get all salty or worry about it too much. Want to see it in practice. But I do have a suspicion it's going to be similar, where a few people really win and everybody else just kind of gets the baseline. And Netmarble, that doesn't feel great, in my humble opinion. But there you go. So it should be way more crystals than Black Friday, but we'll see how the event actually plays out. But that's coming on the 21st of April. And then we've got the Tier 2, what do they call this? Event Character Growth Support. This is the native Tier 2, Tier 4 event. This is where you can get a 20% discount on a native Tier 2 or Tier 1, Tier 4, or select a infinite 25% discount on Transcended and Tier 3 characters. The limitation here being books, materials, all those other things, right? So it's not like you could just Tier 3 every character on your account unless you had a gajillion books. However, with the cap on books increasing, it does make this a little more enticing maybe for some. Oh, dang. We disconnecting, boyos. You guys see me? Can you hear me? No, I know. If I said lower, I misspoke. Increases the value. I think it makes it more valuable. Yeah. Because you have a higher cap, so you can do more. If I said lower, I misspoke. It's much, much higher value for the Tier 3 set of potential. Okay, cool. Everything disconnected on my end. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So anyways, we've got this take the test thing. here's the deal with this. First of all, sorry if I alarmed anyone yesterday. There were bans yesterday because of, last year on the anniversary, because of a confusion about the Crystal event and some other stuff, and there was a bunch of bans. So when I first saw they were releasing codes and people were able to use each other's codes, I just threw up a warning, like, be careful. It's not like that. This is meant to be shared. This is an event. Basically, you take the test. It tells you who you are. I am Cyclops. Let's go. I actually think that's weird. I think this is what I got the first time I kind of did what I just did. It tells you who you are, why you're them. It's a compliment sandwich, really. And then down at the bottom, you'll get a little code, right? A coupon code. The coupon code that you get here is linked to the character, right? Each one of these codes, I think there's like 10, 12, I don't know the exact number of these different characters. Each code used as a coupon in game provides a small reward. 100 or 50 BAM or whatever, 100 boost points, these kind of rewards, right? There's actually was one, I think it was the Luna Snow one or something that I felt inclined to come put in to get the rewards for. But if you're a new player, get them all, right? And basically there's a puzzle, and I'm not going to spoil it if you want to do it. In all of these codes, there's a static part of the chain and then a 3 or 2 letter series at the end that's different in all the codes. There's a scrambled message in the end of the codes. If you want to try and figure that out, that's fun. Yo, what up, Desmond? What's up, buddy? Happy anniversary, bro. Here we go. Yeah, go ahead and do that. If you just want the rewards in Discord, in the announcements, thank you, Nadar, by the way, again, and whoever else helped with getting that information. I posted the majority of the codes. However, I think Gore and a couple more are missing out of there. So if you guys see it and you see who's missing and you feel like it helping out, DM me the code that I'm missing. That dog that's hitting me, wow. That's rotten. Just rotten. Oh my gosh. It like derailed me. That dog stink was so bad, it like knocked me right off what I was talking about. Anyways, you can input all those codes as coupons. You can get all those small rewards. If you're a new player, I recommend it. Yeah, thank you, LH. Yeah, and if you guys feel like messaging me those codes, I'm not sure if I'll have time right now to go dig them up. But in Discord, in the announcement, most of the codes are there, barring a couple. Go ahead and put those in. You can get all those rewards, and you can try and solve that puzzle if you want. And you can also do this fun little thing and figure out who you are. And this is the funny thing. This is taking forever, sorry, but that's okay. I wanted to tell you guys, when I did this, I can't do things like this. Can I reload this and show you guys? I can't do this. My brain won't let me. I'm unable to do a thing like this where you're answering binary questions and not predict how it's going to affect the results. My brain won't let me answer these questions honestly, because if I try to answer them honestly, I know I'm thinking about how it's gonna turn me into what hero, and I end up overthinking it, and I end up, instead of answering honestly, manipulating the answers or getting way too overcomplicated in my head. Like, I mean, this really isn't me, but I guess if the world's ending, like, I'm not the guy who's gonna run and hide. I'm a bit of a team player, but I really like fantasy. I've watched Labyrinth like 100 times. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I thought that was funny. So, I'm Cyclops. The last thing at the bottom, guys, one more gift here at the bottom. Go ahead and tap this. It reveals this coupon. This is the same for everybody. You go ahead, you go in-game. I'll show you really quick while we're doing all this if you're brand new to the game. You just go, what's upper left here, or actually you can get there through the menu, but if you just click on your name, it brings this up. Info, coupon, and then I think it might be different on iPhones, but that's how you can do it on emulators and Android. You just paste your coupon code, and there you go. Put that one in, and you will get in your inbox, you will get these tickets right here. You will get a single 10 pull of the premium character chest in the Crystal store. I would hang on to this. You don't have to. I'm going to. If you wait until after Jeff comes out, you have a chance to pull a tier 2 Jeff. That's it. That's the only reason I said you might want to wait and hold these. If you pulled it already, it's truly not that big of a deal. Everyone's gonna get Jeff. You just have that like tiny chance that you might avoid using a Mega Tier 2 ticket. Or if he's someone maybe you'd be skeptical about Mega Tier 2ing, you might just get the guy. And there you go. Did we get a bunch more stuff in here? What did we get from this? Bless your heart, Groot. What would I do without you, bro? What would I do without you, man? That 50 TCP, a week of work. A week of work for 50 TCP. All right, guys. Hey, I didn't read any chat because you guys know when I'm doing like that whole bit, it's hard to read chat at the same time. So thanks for bearing with me, but that is pretty much my understanding of that whole first wave of events. Let me make sure in my notes I didn't miss anything. We got that. We talked about the email, the crystals, get your 200 crystals. Using all the codes from the puzzle. Sorry for being an alarmist. Starting early. So I didn't quite like mention that. So it looks like the Marvel Rivals update is sort of the anniversary update. But on the other side of that coin, we might be, yes, sir, Doom, we did get that. Absolutely. For the crystals. Yes. We might kind of be spreading over to, this is sheer optimism, and you guys know I like to temper my expectations, so know that. Might be kind of like over 2 updates, because these are all, this wave of events ends right when the next update starts, and this may be it. We may just get a bunch of fun events during the anniversary. It's not going to be quite as crazy as the 10-year, but we'll see. So, looks fun. I'm excited. Yes, 200 crystals from the pre-registration, Desmond, if you actually put in your email. All right, guys. Dang. Woo. Oh, yeah. And I guess one more shout out. That's an emblem guide that I just posted. That's in there. Man, guides are hard for me. I already found one thing that I really wish I would have put in there, but it's okay. I could have done a slide. I should have done a slide. I didn't realize that Alex had removed that part of the mega guides that shows you how many emblems you can get free to play. And that would have been nice info. But you know what? We're going to survive. I mentioned it, I just didn't have the exact numbers, which is unfortunate. Would have been nice to tell you you can get 25 of this emblem free to play, blah, 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 whatever. But anyways, just know you're limited, all right? That's what you got to know. All righty, boyos. Let's get into some gameplay here. Dang, yeah, we got that 10 million gold from the web shop, y'all. Plus that 5 bumped us right back up to 180 mil. Nice. Oh, I think I messed up yesterday. Maybe. We'll see. I don't think so. I do a pretty good job claiming everything. I thought maybe I didn't actually claim some of my weekly pass stuff, but it looks like we're good. All right, boyos. Here we go. Let's do some GBR, man. Don't show me that crap. Scares me. You know, I really want to, stop being so disrespectful to Ghost Rider. My life, you know? I don't even know if that's optimal. I don't care. I don't care. Look, I just like this team, man. I just like this team. Why won't you let me move the characters? Why are you being just an absolute bird? Out of curiosity. Making me put Hades in first? Is that like really what's happening? Yikes. All right, there we go. Beautifully done. Look at these options. Look at these options. Set that team. Let's go. Oh, was it lucky? Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, Desmond, the gold's getting crazy, bro. What's up, Styles? What's up, a bunch of you guys I missed? What's up, Ash? What's up, Arif? What's going on, guys? Yeah. The reminder to save materials for the native tier 2, tier 4 discount because it is coming early, guys. Quick question. My current account is VIP 3, but I want to go free to play. Should I just make a new account? Tate, my friend, how far in are you? I mean, like, you got to look at it. I guess I would look at it this way. You're never going to be really free to play or whatever if you don't start over because you can't un-VIP yourself. So your account will always be VIP3, right? If that matters to you, restart. If it doesn't, don't. You could restart and keep both accounts going for like the first week, just to test the waters, see if you like the new account. That way you're not like quitting on the old account just in case you're like, this is dumb, I'm not doing this. And you need to go back, then you'll have your old account still. Some options. Don't know. It's a tough choice. But like I said, you can't un-VIP yourself, unfortunately. The biggest mistake you can make in Marvel Future Fight. Unfree to playing yourself. Strife will, Nomad, there's no reason I can think of that Strife would not be a legitimate option for that. As far as I know, there are no like restrictions as far as like this character, they have to have been out for this long or something like that. Don't do what? Run both accounts? What, you worried you get banned or something? Because maybe, actually, with the anniversary. I don't know. They've been weird before. No, Ash, I think I specifically uncredited you. But that's because I love you. You can't un-VIP. That's what I'm saying. There's no such thing. There ain't no such thing, bro. Yeah, exactly, INL, yeah. Yeah, like what INL said, when Zeus came out, he was available like day one. So nothing to worry about there as far as I'm concerned. I know, right? That's the only thing I'm thinking, Damien, is if they start banning people again. I'm trying to look out. I don't want to see people getting banned again for anything, man. That's ugh, ugh. Oh, no, that's the rules, right? We got to use a striker. We can't be that lazy. Gosh, I'm really excited to... I swear, with these updates, there's enough hype between just the anniversary updates, everything that's going on, the crystals, and the Marvel Rivals collab that, like, I find myself getting really excited over here for whatever just improvements we get. Not even game modes, like anything. I'm just excited to see whether it's changes to Shadowlands, Tier 4 stuff, new game mode, new guided quest options. I don't know. Excited, man. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Are you leaving? Sure, no problem. And thank you. All right. Antonio and Judy. New dispatch sector. Hey, let's go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just kind of like here for it, no matter what it is, man. Hey, what up, Pipes? What's going on, buddy? I'm good, man. I gotta be honest. Last night was stressful, bro. Trying to figure all this out, and it's all landing, and everyone's like, what's going on? And LH is like, yo, I'm Carmen Sandiego. Check me out, bro. I'm going to get to the bottom of everything. And I'm like, guys, don't do anything or your account's going to explode and they're going to ban you for 30,000 years. And like, people are like, are we getting crystals from this? I mean, it was wild, bro. That was a lot of variables. What's up, Nova? How you doing, buddy? It was wild. Turned up loud. It is up loud. My gosh. Probably had me talking loud. My headset was turned up. Turn my headphones up. It's true. It was awesome. Yeah, I actually had a sad moment when I realized how much AI has ruined things like that in some ways. I mean, hey, that's a weird conundrum, isn't it? A philosophical conundrum. Can you really blame AI? I guess, oh, wow, mass psychology. Ooh, all this stuff's fun. You go to school for that kind of stuff. Like, you can just not use it, right? So it's not like you have to cheat. Not cheating, but it's not like you have to use AI. But somebody's gonna, and somebody's gonna post the answer immediately for using. Although AI dropped the ball on that, man. We got some weird answers from AI yesterday. I don't think I was doing damage, Styles. I think that was everyone else but me doing damage. I'm not sure. I genuinely wasn't paying attention. With Dormammu, that ain't just me. That was my friends doing the work. That's my pals. All right, let's see here, guys. Oh, we need to get rid of just a little more energy. I know a way. Guys, I know a trick. Oh, let's go. Bam. Bam. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that? I said sweep the leg. We're here to win. Sweep the leg. Give you an imaginary dollar if you can remember that guy's name. Shoot either of those characters. I'll give you an imaginary dollar for either name of either character if you can remember. Jeez, dude, we're getting. I'm old, man. We getting old, boyos. We getting old up in here. Gotta go back through like 2 remakes. Oh, cute. Year after I was born. That's when that came out. Golly, man, the year after I was born. Gotta be Pipes. Who else would it be? Do not spend that all in one place, bro. Do not spend that all in one Pipes. There you are, sir. That is correct, by the way. And actually, if you're watching whatever Cobra Kai, it's the same actor that plays the head of the dojo. Brain fart. Anyways, yeah. So it's even the same guy. Can't remember his name. Yeah, Johnny was the. Is Johnny the kid or the teacher? Sensei. I thought Johnny was the kid. Yeah, Yeah, Johnny's the kid. Yeah. What's Sifu's name? That one's harder. Yeah, I enjoyed a lot of its styles. It started meandering a bit for me, but I thought it was definitely fun to watch. It was a good one. I'm way behind on it too. I haven't finished it. Anyways, let's keep rolling here. I got to keep this thing moving. Don't tie. We got a lot to do today. We got a bunch of account help to get to. I think for now, well, let's just see what we got. Kang today? Ooh, boo. Taking shots at booty boxes. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Believe it or not. We're gonna jump straight into Alliance battle. What we got today? Universal Hero. Combat Alien. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Combat Alien is the day we need to use Ares, but that's why our villain Loki was able to, like, get a better score than our Ares, is because of that all attack or energy attack, physical attack disparity on our cards. Crazy. Put in a ticket, unique person. A lot of you're like the 3rd or 4th person to say they didn't get it. Yeah, make sure you guys put in a ticket in game. Let them know you used an email you had access to. You checked your spam folder. You looked everywhere. There is no email response. And if you just did it and didn't receive the email, you might want to wait an hour or 2, but you can go ahead and put in a ticket either way. Who's better, Loki or Zeus? For what? It just depends. This day in ABX? Loki, I think, for ABX. I'm not even positive, though. I think Loki for ABX, right? Or is it Zeus with Loki striking? No. Wait, for today? Wait, today's Combat Alien, and like, is it Universal Hero? Was it Universal Hero? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, wow, Sahil. Put in a ticket, bro. Make sure you put in a ticket. You did say that. Look at you guys go. I didn't say we wouldn't. See? I said I didn't know for sure. And there you go. Oh, yeah, it's Universal Hero today. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's Loki. But for... Yeah, I don't know. Somebody that has them both. Well, you can go watch Bob's videos. I think with Bob flying and his account, Loki probably outscores him because he's really, really good at playing Loki and stuff. But for the average connoisseur, probably Zeus. Zeus is going to be easier, too, to play, I think, by a lot. Ask INL. He likes Zeus. He'll tell us here in a minute. What do we got for some? You got anything? He's like you? Ronana? Voodoo? Is that the supports? I think so. I think that's the setup we've taken. Striker, I think it is. Excited. Something like that. None of that. All right, let the pain begin. This one's for you, Sanjeev. Today I said to myself before I started the stream, if anything had to get cut today, I'd make sure it wasn't Alliance Battle, because Alliance Battle shouldn't always be the thing that gets cut. We need time for something else, so we'll skip World Boss today if we need to skip something for account help. So Zeus is way better. I like that, I know. There you go. Native tier 4 Jeff. Yeah, native tier 4 Jeff's coming. Like 11,000 crystals were coming. For sure. They're coming on the same freighter. They're coming. All right. Just slow. Did those out of order. It was weird. I got choked up on killing things before. Is it Sylvie? Oh, for the co-op. Yeah, it is, huh? Universal Hero, you use, oh, God, gross. You had to say something, didn't you? Shame on you. Shame on you. Ooh. Yeah, I think it is. Supposed to use Sylvie. Oh, boy. All right. You stole our thoughts, you know nothing, our genius theory. Yeah, dude, that was so good. I loved that, bro. Beep, boop, Rise of the Machines. Oh, that was a little too early. I think we'll be okay. We'll all survive. Wow. Keyboard woes. Let's go. Nobody knows. Compare with both scores. We'll see if we can get a run completed. Sahaj, that's going to be our first goal. Fine. Don't care that the tier 4 didn't trigger. No, that's good. That's right. I think that's where the score's supposed to be if we hit it. But I think our proc got messed up. No, we're good. I don't know. Things have not felt particularly lined up. Oh my gosh, I'm like in the freaking... trapped in the score disruptors. And I'm just going, wait, I ain't even gonna try and cancel this roar. I don't care. I simply don't give a shoot. Too slow. Gonna get pillars. Gonna get them pillars. Thought I had it, man. I thought I had it. Let's just keep going here and see where we end up, but like, it ain't gonna be good. Yeah, I can't even get around to the cancel in time. How to play Loki? Oof. Well, this one we're using the co-op with Sylvie, so we're gonna start the run, swap, charge with a melee, 3-5-4-1. Let the 1 play out until we see the green pop, and then we're gonna do the 2, straight into the 1 again, and then we're gonna do a really complicated rotation of co-op 3-5-0, tier 3, 4, 1. And then we're gonna wait for the pop, and then we're gonna hit 2, and then we're gonna try and basically repeat that. That's what we're gonna do. Pop, go. 1 again. And then we're gonna go 3-5-0, 6-4-1, too slow. We got pillars. And you gotta go fast enough. Really, the mistake I made there is I need to quit being such a chickenish. I'm not gonna kill everything with the tier 4, so I need to go like 3-0-5-6-4-1. Thing is, you can do it in like 2 separate chunks. You can go like 3-5-0 or 3-0-5. 3-0-5 is optimal if you're fast. I'm playing on a keyboard, so it's hard for me. I gotta make sure I don't kill all the creeps before the 5 hits them. So you can go 3-5-0 or 3-0-5, whatever works for you. I'm saying 0 for the 7 because it's on my 0 key, for the record. And then you need to go 6-4-1. I say it can be 2 chunks because the 6-4-1 needs to happen in really quick succession, or whatever you do. Some people do 4-6-1, I think, but the move after the 6 needs to cancel it really, really quickly so you don't get these lingering pillars, because they will kill all the creeps that come in for the next wave that you need to hit with the 5. It's complicated. Playing Loki, it turns out. But once you get the groove, it kind of just does. It kind of just doesn't really work, but it's much clearer what you need to do. 1. 6-4-1. Still got pillars somehow. What the heck? Let's see if we can get enough creeps here by just running down. There we go. I think I did, actually. Way too delayed on the tier 4. Didn't trigger it in time. It's going to kill my creeps. Missed the 1. Start over. You can do that, Sahaj. I found that when I used 1 on my keyboard, it was super inconsistent. I was getting pillars way more than when I was canceling with the 4, but that just probably has to do with how my fingers hit the keypad. Okay. Oh, we missed the 5 because keyboard sucks. Someday maybe we'll find a solution to this. You guys remember when I used to click? Try this. Oh wait, I can't even. I can't. Oh yeah. We'll click over here, I guess. Oh boy, is it even possible? No. No. That's pretty close, though. I think the keyboard's better than the mouse, confirmed. But, yeah. That's what we were doing when I first started streaming. I think I was actually clicking the buttons on the emulator with the mouse. If I recall. That's what you want. But I missed the co-op. That's usually where I fall, but most people bother me and act like I'm supposed to get some optimal score with these characters. But when it comes down to it, it's not like I'm going to actually get better rewards. But you will at some point. So, like, it's not like you don't want to know how to play, in my case. I stink. There it is. That was the long rotation. And now we're going to get a ton of score here. Boom. There we go. And then 3-5-4-1. Ghost Rider. Pop 2. 1 again. Then we're gonna go 3, 5, 6, 4, 1. One. 5, 4, 1. 2. 1. I'm gonna skip trying to delay because I know I'm too slow on the keyboard. It just won't happen and I'll waste half the rotation. And we'll go 3, 5, 6, 4, 1. Pop. 1. Go 5, 4, 1. 2. 1. And then 6, 4, 1. 2. 1. Part of me wants to just like blame you guys for making me try to do all this crazy crap, but hey, that's not right. Yeah, you gotta restart at this point. Juice. It's juice. Get it right. Juice. Right. God of Olympus. Oh, Zeus is juice, baby. Seen that guy's skirt control? Wow, that, for whatever reason, hit right. I thought I was getting pillars there, but whatever, I won't complain. Okay, better score that time. That was nice. Really nice. Like cheating. I don't really know what happened there. Wow, that was splitting it into 2 chunks. There you go. Huh. Oh, missed the 4. That pillar is such a mess. Yes, yes, yes. Come here. Oh! Almost got the delay. It's too late. What a mess. What a mess. I'm just going to cancel it. I want to finish this run. And just line it back up. There we go. For 2 little rotations here, we'll land about 17 mil for today, I think. And yeah, there you go. That was a weird run. Massive failures at the end there, but some things in there kind of lined up the way we want them to. I think around 18 mil is probably close to the best score this fella's gonna get. So not too shabby, man. Sloppy, but I'm the best player of MFF. Run foo-foo, haha, bow, or accept consequences. Weird, man. Weird, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I will say 3 times is a spam. That's all I'll say about that. 3 times is a spam. That's what I know. And also, what's up, Rajala? Best MFF player in the universe, or whatever, Fufu. What's up? What's up, Vardy? Yeah, brother, no problem, man. Sometimes at the end of stream, I always look, and like I see chat when I end the stream, and I'll always see somebody who said something or came late, and I'm like, I missed him. Meant to get back to him. What's up, Arif? What's up, dude? Did I say that already? Probably. All right, let's keep rolling, man. What are we doing? Legend? Let's go. Ares, huh? Ares, huh? Why do you guys keep saying to use Loki? Not here, right? You get full buff? No. Right? Yeah. So, we're good. Who does get full buff? Order. Right, because he's a hero. Let's give it a shot. Let's try this. Even though I think Ghost Rider is definitely the best option. I just feel like testing it out. Alright. What's up, Pencil? Did I say that already? I don't know. I don't know who I supped, but you know I like to what's up people. It was funny for a second. It's getting less funny so fast, bro. So quickly. the fun factor, it's diminishing. All right, here we go. What do we got? I don't remember how to play this guy. 2 and then 1 or something like that. Something like that. And then we go 5, 3, 0, 4, 2, 1. And then we go 5, 3, 4. The boom, and the boom. There we go. Hey, hut. Slow, way too slow. We'll be alright, we're gonna live. We're gonna survive. 5, 3, we triggered the proc! We're in trouble now! Oh no! Just the 2, still gonna trigger it again? Yes! I hate this guy! Yeah, wow, that proc gets so comfortably messed up. Like it's just so happy being off. Crazy. Probably just steer clear of the 1. I don't know. I don't know how much points it's even adding. Hard to say. Same instinct, Saj. Yeah, I'm just experimenting. I think Ghost Rider is my best bet because Loki is not same instinct, so but I'm not sure. I don't know what people are talking about with Loki, and he just does damage, I guess, so people are using him here. Alright, bro, that's enough of that. I could use at least a 5-minute break from you doing that nonsense. Yep. Little bunny Fufu running through the live stream, craving attention from all that could see. I'll bop on the head. See you later, buddy. Already it's upside down. This guy, look at this. It's gonna proc again right on the end. Yep, even that. It's crazy, dude. It's the, yeah, and like we know, it's the transcendent skill, lingering, that's like, causing the issue with the proc. A lot of time. So you gotta be quick. But it's hard. And even being quick doesn't help sometimes, because I want him to like dash out of it. Yeah, still, that was like worse. Maybe the trick is to like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, that might be it. That might have helped. Let's see. Look at that. Oh, it was close. Almost got it all sorted. Let's go with just the 2 here. And see if we can, yeah, fix it. There we go. Not that it really matters, because we can, oops, I shouldn't have done that. That matters. Actually, no, it doesn't really. It's bad, but it doesn't really. Should have used the Transcendent skill there, I think. And no big deal. Yep. Nice. Before it, yeah, it's gonna hit the proc. It's just completely upside down. Or maybe we can get it here. There we go, and start lining it back up. Try that. I don't know, stun bad. Stuns is bad. Yeah, that. We're gonna do one more like this. Timing right. And then we are gonna go here, here. I should have used the tier 4 way sooner. Don't know how big of a difference it makes. This was our best score by millions of points, I believe. I don't know why. I don't know if it was Storm. I don't know what, but I swear we were getting close to like 6. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe we were getting closer to 8. That's not bad, bro. For Ares. I struggle with Ares, bro. Struggle. So, see what we did last month. Nope, I lied. But hey, that's right in the pocket. That's right. Actually, yeah, that's a little better. And we definitely ran a bunch of attempts, so not too shabby. Hey, what up, Sumaydeep? What's up, dude? I'm doing really good. How are you doing? Good to see you. Does Ares work with a mini rage? You want to hear a funny story, unique person? Yeah, he works better with a mini rage than a rage. He just does more damage with the rage. The mini rage proc I found actually lines up better with his rotation. It's actually really consistent, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage as a rage. So it works, but it's not nearly as good. Is Zeus still worth picking up? No, not really, man. Like, it's hard to say yes there. I would go with no as a guy who picked him up myself. And then yesterday, by the way, I don't think we saw our AVX scores in the end. We did see the Doctor Strange. I ended up with 6.4 with Gwenpool. It seems like no matter how hard I try, I just cannot get her to score 7 mil plus. I think one time we hit 7 million with Gwenpool, so just struggling until those days are over. And it turns out I think the 15 with Strange wasn't good, but it also wasn't that bad for my account. I think we can get closer to 16 something with Strange. But anyways, there you go. Yeah. Doing decent. How are we doing, by the way? Our alliance is in the top 0.21% of all alliances, and my weekly score is in the top 1.8% of all alliance battle players. So I'd say we're doing pretty good so far, eh? Hey, folks? I think we're doing just fine. Oh, what's up, dude? Hi, my name's Sanjeev. I talk crap about Alliance Battle all the time. I'm ranked 11 in my Alliance. I'm just kidding, dude. By the way, I love you. I'm not trying to disparage you. I'm joking. But seriously, get it together, bro. How are you letting all these guys, including me, beat you, Sanjeev, and then you're coming in talking smack. It's because he hasn't done his runs yet today, guys. Anyways, I got to take the opportunity, bro, to talk some crap. Let's go. Anyhow, guys, let's move this thing along. Sanjeev fell off. No, he just hadn't done his entries today, bro. Really? Dang, LH, dude, you're killing it, brother. All right, what do we got? What are we doing time-wise? 110 so far. We got all that done. We got no AC today. Let's do some of our World Boss Legend, and let's do some account help for a while, boyos. There was something else cooking. There's other stuff going on. My brain got scrambled. I finished up that video, ended up recording it. It was kind of a pain, but I'm really glad to be over that hurdle. So we got that emblem guide done today, and then dealing with all this anniversary stuff, I got kind of scrambled, man. But I swear I had something else for the account lined up. I don't remember. Cha-cha-cha-cha. I'll try. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. We'll do like 2 of these. Do the Thor clear and the Ghost Rider clear. You guys remember Sleeper? That was crazy, dude. I remember that guy. I'll do. Hey, take it easy, Table. We'll see you next time, brother. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh. Man, these guys are really not bad. I appreciate them calling me, but they always call me during my live stream. Any other time, yeah. Buzz, buzz. There we go. I'm just fast as Ghost Rider. I don't know. It's weird. The instinct thing is weird. Go, 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 go. That dude in the corner. Get him. Nah, that guy's a bum. I ain't cheer for him. The guy's a turd burglar. I got no reason to cheer for him. Not worth it for me. A waste of a build. There's reasons. He would be stronger for me and easier to play at certain points, but he'd just be a waste of materials and a CTP in the end. Too many other characters that do what he does almost as well that I already have tier 4. One character that does what he does just about as well. Blam. Give me that booty box, baby. Let's go. Give me that BB. Hey, let's go. That's our CTP right there. Without a doubt, guaranteed CTP. 100% chance. 110% chance. There's a 10% chance we get 2 CTP out of that chest. That's not true if you're new to the game, by the way, at all. I'm making fun because we are likely going to get black antimatter out of that chest. Hey, but we got a chance, baby. Telling me there's a chance. Let's go with Greater. I'm a fan these days. Oh yeah, it's Kang. And bring other fun people to the party. That. Ah, isn't that just... Oh, but it's blast type only. Take the flame. Suppose. Sure. That looks great. That looks like a phenomenal team. Couldn't be better. Yeah, no. Kind of like... Does anybody even, like, really get close, like, at max builds to Mephisto's damage? I kind of feel like he's at a, like, on a whole other thing. I don't think Venom does as much damage as Mephisto, brother. Like, not even close. Stopping that way too early. Being lazy at this point. Yeah, knock it off. I'm gonna die. I do have to pay attention, sort of, don't I? Yeah, I struggle with Strange Pencil, but part of it, I realized, like, when I actually went and mapped it out and tried to clean up my gameplay a little bit, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It just kind of, like, for whatever reason, felt bad. Kind of weird, but true. We get it? Stupid red room. Yo, welcome back, Serial. Very dead. Oh, he's very dead too. Dang. I didn't realize. Yo, Jerry the Mouse. What's up, dude? For the booty boxes, I'm just doing the 2 clears stage 25 to see if I can get some BBs for a chance at CTPs. And just for funsies, let's see if we got one. I wonder what the odds are. They're very, very low. Very, very low. Low to get the box, low to get the CTP, low, low, low. One of these days, boys, we just gonna keep on dreaming. Keep on dreaming. All right, well, let's do probably just... And also, by the way, stage 25 Kang gives about as good of rewards as Thanos as far as Canadian, Carbonadium, and other rewards go, just not tier 2 mats and stuff. So, I don't know. It's kind of a tough call between the two. I actually think Kang at higher stages gives a little more materials, actually, than Thanos off of World Boss of the Day, but I don't know. Not a huge... Wow, nice. Like all the base parts. Now you just got to get all the deluxe packs, bro. 50,000 crystals or whatever, and you'll be there. I'm just kidding. It's only like 30 or something for the epic quest. Less. I agree with Sahaj. Yeah. About an hour a day to just minimum, like, keep up playing the game, getting a uniform every update, blah, 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 all that stuff. You got to play to win. Me too. Me too. I'm going to be there. I said that yesterday, and just a reminder for those of you who are new or don't know, I will not be live streaming during the actual live stream update from Netmarble. I will be hanging out on Cynic Alex's channel. A lot of people do. Just be chilling. I'll always try and, like... Yeah, I got a thing about making sure I hang out at Alex's place every once in a while, man. He's like our MFF daddy. That guy has put in so much work to keep this game alive. And basically gave birth to this channel. So I'll always try and spend some time hanging out over there and with other live streamers. It's kind of like there's like certain types of videos I just won't make because I just see them as other people's like turf. Kind of not turf, but like they do that. I don't want to just make a mediocre version of the same thing. I would rather just like let them have it. That's what they do. Hey, what's up, Tarun? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. I have all the deluxe packs, not worth it. Well, that's the route we're going, but not because I think it's worth it. It's just because it's part of my plan to beat Marvel Future Fight free to play. We got to unlock all the epic ones. The rules of the game. Yeah. Even knows, man. Oh, we have too many to be doing this. Do you guys remember when I could just like scroll down? We could just grab. That won't last. I could just grab some characters out of the strikers and stuff. What's up, Aspect? How you doing, man? Hey, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. You too. As soon as I'm done here, we're going to jump into it. We'll get started. Where you going? Back here. Man, I'm really gonna. And with Doctor Strange, that's one thing I just like never do that I've got to start doing with Strange, especially, is tier 4 placement. I keep putting it in just the most ridiculously terrible places, and it like makes a difference, big time. Basically, you know what I should do for me personally with my stupid setup and what have you? I need to get in the habit with Strange where every time I do this rotation, regardless of where anything is at, I always slap my thumb on my tier 4 skill before I hit the 4. I should never go past the 4 with the tier 4. It's one thing to skip like the 1 or the 2 or even the 3, but Doing the tier 4 after the 4, I think, is costing the actual damage. So it would be wise to try and make sure I start getting it in front of it every time. Same with the tier 3 skill. It's a little easier to like line up though. Yeah, and like you can do the whole like, wow, I'm gonna die. Yeah, no doubt about it. That was insane. All right, well, let's try again. Exactly, Sahaj. Exactly, brother. That's why, well, the tier 3 does. I'm talking about tier 4. Tier 3, yeah, definitely want to try and line it up before the 4. That's dumb. It's around with the strikers too much. This took a few more seconds than just waiting and swapping back. Definitely. Yeah, and that's ABX stuff. When you're playing World Boss, I keep trying to remind myself of this. You need to like use the tier 3 before the 4 all the time. You really want to line that up. You don't want to be, you can tell I'm like thinking about other stuff. I am. I'm trying to like get this cleaned up a little bit. So here we go. So here's the deal. I'm doing a lot of like ABX stuff with Doctor Strange and World Boss Legend that you do not want to do. ABX is hit based, so you're trying to maximize hits. Here we're trying to maximize damage. They're not the same thing. So here, it's really important to get the 6 skill right before the 4 where we dump all our damage so that we're getting all of that damage boost applied to our actual 4th skill. So even if that means holding it or doing like 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, that's the way it should be when you're doing World Boss is what I'm trying to get myself. Get in the habit of here. So like right here, I would normally do like 1, 2, 6 and all this weird stuff. No, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. That's what I need. Based on principle, I don't know where you probably wanted to use it there out in front, but well, it didn't matter either way because I just wasted the rotation. But yeah, there you probably want to go 6-5, eh? So you get all the charge. You're missing like a whole tier 3 skill if you don't just like use it first and then run your whole rotation. Better to just run it. But like here we do 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, and then this will be that instance, won't it? Just not die. I'm not worried about time right now. I'm just trying to learn Doctor Strange, right? Here's where we would probably go 6, 6, 0, 5, 2, 3. Because then, yeah, we're getting half a tier 3 skill. Like, we wouldn't miss that to save the buff. That makes sense? Oh, that's the shotgun. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Okay. Bungie, I gotta focus up. Get this done. I'm gonna do one more attempt at this. I do not care about this at all. We will move on to account help. I don't want to be here for like 4 hours today. Let's just get it done. These don't really matter. I can do it on my own time. What's up, Icarus? What's going on, dude? Uh-oh. Oh. Confessions. Uh-oh. Yeah, here's where we would go, like, oh, Wood Ghost. The 1, 2, 3 really give you. Yeah, I'm good on the dyings. Pass on the dyings. Good job, Natasha. Doctor Strange is good, they say. Doctor Strange is good. Now he's got to call Black Widow up to clean up his messes, so I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Ooh. I have Strange's artifact. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have to love Doctor Strange. He's not my fave. He's just not. This uniform, I don't particularly like it. I find it squishy. There's things about it I like and things I don't like, and I'm not great with it. So there you go. That's all there is to it, man. Some people are very good with Doctor Strange, and they can make him do a lot of damage. It ain't me, man. It's somebody else. It's somebody else. All right, boyos. Well, we got one more. Is it an easy one? Who's left? Oh, yeah, Storm. Storm. I guess he just didn't feel like using Cyclops, or... Oh, do mutants. That's cute. Or should we do magic? Let's do magic. That's cute. It's like 2 strikers down. Sure, why not? All right, fine. I submit. Any other ones we don't have in here? Entry? Yeah, we'll take one attacking. I hear Sleeper's ripped. Go. Files with both unis. No, not today, bro. Gonna be kind of long, though. We're gonna do a bunch of account help here, so we'll be locked in for a while. It's at 10 o'clock now, so yeah, another hour or two. 2 more hours. Hungry. Oh, whoa, 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 canceled my own tier 3 there, whoopsie. Oh, it kind of worked out okay. Gets late for you guys, I know. All right, there we go. All done. These days, man, we're gonna get a CTP somewhere. It'll happen for us. Go, man. Wolverine's gonna have to sit in the back. All right, guys, let's keep on going. I think it is time for account help. Let's go ahead, and we don't need that. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. All right, hit me with some IGNs, guys. We're gonna try and see some people we know less today, if we can. Yeah, well, I know Jerry, but sure the heck haven't looked at the account in ever, if ever have. Take a look at yours. Okay, Kirby. I got you, Aspect. I got you, buddy. Give me like at least one more, at least one or two more here. I see you, buddy. Don't keep spamming it or it won't do you any good. I got you written down. Yo, let's go. All right. There we go. Right, let's start with this chunk. We'll paste them in chat so you guys know who is getting their accounts looked at really quick. Sorry, they're all in a jumble, but you can figure it out, and let's get rolling. Whoa. I want to say, I thought about this morning when I was not taking a shower. Dang, 360 on the badge. Let's go. All this help I'm offering you guys today. Please, please take the time to think about things and make your own decisions. We're going to have, I'm only just saying this because we're going to have a lot of rewards coming at us that are potentially going to change things up. We're going to have new uniforms coming at us that are probably going to shift the meta. We don't know what's coming after that. And just with the anniversary coming, just keep that in mind, right? That's all I want to say. Is, you know, don't forget to think critically always. And it's not just around the anniversary, just in general, right? Basically just covering my buns, man, because I ain't the best at this game. I don't even know if I'm good at this game. But hey, always down to help. Let's take a look, guys. 4% cooldown here. We got a 6-gem pink sword. Very nice, man. Very nice. It looks like the swords could use some focus. I don't know how long you've been playing. I see you've got 320 on the badge, which is pretty developed. That's like significantly higher than mine. But yeah, it looks like you've probably been playing for a while. So just make sure to, man, I disconnected again. Weird. Keep working on these. Make sure you clear out the Otherworld battle challenges and stuff. I know they're annoying, but like just wait for the discount. Treat it like a monthly thing. And gold's not as big of an issue anymore. So save up your materials and make sure you keep working at this because you've got like 4-gem swords still to replace. I do as well, but you know, just make sure you're working on it. Let's see, cards here. Okay. So, this is weird. I don't exactly know what's going on here. Maybe you can help me. What the plan is? Because really, right now, I would take this card, and I would put it right here, and I would take this card, and I would replace it with like either Ghost Rider or Guardians of the Galaxy. For me personally, probably Ghost Rider and go with the hybrid set because you almost have a complete set, or take a pick, but like steer into a lane here because this is already like a weird hybrid amalgamation with a pretty bad card here on the end. So, yeah, but that's if that's the case, you just really do not want to be relying on that for your cool. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, I'm so glad we're looking at this. This is you, right, Jerry? Oh, come on, guys, come off it. Yeah, Loki's not great. It doesn't matter. That doesn't mean I've equipped a Loki card before. It happens. It was a long time ago. Okay, so here's the thing. basically, first step, you just need to decide if you want to do like a PvP set here, a PvE set here. If you'd rather just focus on one hybrid set, you'd rather turn this into a PvE set and do a PvP set here. That's kind of the first choice you got to make, because you've got a PvE card here, a hybrid card here that belongs in every set. This is one of the best cards in the game, but one of the best cards in the game, hybrid PvP or PvP, PvE, and this one should just be off the set. So it's like we're kind of stuck in the middle everywhere, if that makes sense. So you just kind of want to pick a lane. And then as far as the stats go, like losing the cooldown and stuff, that's something you really just need to adjust for. And this is a really good example of why it's so important to just lock. I'm not saying you lock these, you could have rolled into them, but this is where you're missing cooldown. Should be right here. All attack and cool attack or whatever, right? And then here, same story. So your cooldown is caught up because you're missing rolls on these cards, right? And there isn't an easy solution for that, obviously, because you've already got 5% pierce on these cards, right? So adjusting anything is potentially going to break 25% pierce, but I can pretty confidently tell you that to fix this to like an optimal set, that's what I mean when I say fix. You could do nothing. But if you wanted to make this a more optimal set, you are going to have to break some pierce. Yo, what's up, Earl? How you doing, buddy? So really it's about, let me see here. So it's about what you want to lean into, right? Whether you want to do one set that's hybrid. I'm kind of just waiting for you to tell me whether you would rather start with a PvE set. You're in the middle. You're like close to where you could start a second set realistically, but you want to make sure this makes more sense before you do that, I guess is what I'm. Just one set for now. I think that is a really good choice personally, because the hybrid sets right now are really good and are not that far off from either a PvE. So in that case, what I would do, let's think about order of operations here, like what you want to do. Because you want to be careful. We don't want to, like you said, we don't want to brick your cooldown, like just pulling this off, right? And you are at 35%, so it's not like you're way over. The one thing is Marvel Zombies absolutely should go on this set. Whether, let's see, on your Marvel Zombies card. Crit rate, all basic attack, movement speed, ignore defense. This is pretty great, except for the top stat and the movement speed. So this could be crit damage or all basic defense would be better. And this could be dodge or crowd control time down. But other than that, these are really good stats. However, like you rightfully pointed out, we're not going to get any cooldown here. So if you just take this and you swap it on instead of Loki, you're going to brick your cooldown really bad. So, couple options for you here. And these are weird. And again, you'll have to kind of figure out what you think is the best. Your cards or your swords, excuse me, are still in a state of like being built, meaning you don't have like all 6 gem swords. So in theory, you could get a lot more cooldown here by just crafting some 6 gem swords and re-rolling. Some of these will probably be able, shout out to Ino and those guys helping me realize that the different color gems is what lets you roll double cooldown sometimes. So you actually might be able to roll like double cooldown on one of these swords. But you might want to take some of the 4 gem swords or the 5 gem and try and roll some cooldown on them. It's an option. I did that. It was really helpful. And if you do that, don't invest too heavily to do it though. Does that make sense? But if you can give yourself a cushion, if you can get 5 to 10% more cooldown here with a reasonable expense, that might be a good thing because it's going to give you wiggle room to change your cards. May actually be beneficial in the long run. But really, I'm just beating around the bush here. The real problem is this poison resist roll here and this cold resist roll here. You're locked into attack speed here, which you need. You have attack speed here, which you technically need. This third one is cooldown right now. You need 2 attack speed, 2 cooldown, and a crit rate. Or depending on the balance of your stats, an attack speed, 2 crit rate, 2 cooldown. You need to have a balance. So you could leave zombies as crit rate. And then when you move it in here, it's going to replace all this cooldown. And then you could lead into cooldown on these cards, just doing them one at a time, one back on the anniversary with the discount maybe, and trying to get, like here, this card needs work. The bottom is perfect, which is insane, by the way. Insane that you got this locked in. So congratulations on that. But this needs some work. You could go for all attack, energy attacks, okay. Poison resist is a no-go. This is where you need cooldown really bad. You need cooldown. You're balancing cooldown, crit rate, and attack speed, right? And then here, you could get crit damage or all basic defense. Here, you could get HP. There's a lot to improve there. And then here, could be crowd control, time down, or dodge. Need an attack stat. Need cooldown or crit rate or attack speed, depending which one you need. So, tough answers here. And I know I'm taking a long time to tell you this, but I think this is probably one of the best things you could work on, honestly. Getting this ironed out. Yeah, there's some suggestions, and just to like drive it home, attack speed's good. So if they shift, you'll have to cover for it. But right now, 30 is actually a touch high. 25-ish is good. INL says 22, so I say 22 to 25%. You're a bit over here, so you have some wiggle room. Crit rate is low. You need another crit rate roll. So that could be the zombies card. When you pull it on, you've already got the crit rate. Nice. You want about 30% here, usually 25 to 30%. So that'll get you closer to it. Your crit damage is a bit high. You can lose about 10% crit damage here. So when you're adjusting things, keep that in mind, especially when you're looking at those stars that share crit damage, all basic defense, and then like movements. You're probably pretty good on crit damage. Your attacks look okay, heavily weighted into energy attack, like a lot of us, which really hurts your physical attackers. So the closer you can get to more all attack, the better. Your ignore defense is high. You can lose about 20% here. So looking at your cards, oh, that's annoying. Let's see, ignore defense, physical defense, crowd control. So that means on your cards, ignore defense here, so you're going to lose 11%, I think, because I do not think. This is all so complicated. I'm sorry if this is getting convoluted. You are going to get ignore defense back here. You have a lot of ignore defense. Maybe if you decide to replace this card, make sure you get crowd control time down again. Yeah, you have crowd control time down here. You're going to end up really saturated in ignore defense. If you go back to work on this card, make sure you don't roll ignore defense here. You'll want CCT down. And when you're working on these cards, you'll have to do the math. But when you're breaking these down to fix them, if you do, might be a good time to let one of these roll to something else. CCT down or a defense. But that's real like min-maxing. You don't have to do that. It's just they're a bit high here. And then dodge is pretty good. Dodge could be a touch higher, but this is pretty good. 25-ish, I think, is good for dodge. 25, 30. Max HP could obviously come up, and then your cooldown obviously is good right now. CCT time is really good, by the way, too, where you're at. But you may lose some of this stats. That was a lot on cards, but I hope that helps, man, because there's like a lot you could do there. There's a lot of things to min-max and just some basics to change. I hope that helps, man. Yeah, waiting for Ghost Rider. There you go. If it was me, I would want Ghost Rider and zombies, so it's up to you, obviously, how you work that out in the end or don't, but maybe you save the zombies card you have and get another one, but I would probably just... 60-80 on a Mighty, looking good. Let's look at your builds. I have a feeling you're going to be looking pretty good. Yeah, HP, Energy, Attack, Overdrive. Looking good, man. Speed Universal up top, 150, 30. Ooh, let's go. 0.9 per 1. Oh, it all looks so good. 50, 80. Let's go. 0.9 per 1. All right, we're locked in, man. We're locked in. This guy's not messing around. He got the builds. We got the builds. Let's look at the characters. Seems to me this might be a really good option for that native tier 2 discount. If I were me and you were you, this is the character I might tier for. Let's see. Who else you got lingering down here, and what do you need? The villain, Luna Snow. Looks like she's going to be a beautiful addition to your roster, along with a lot of the rest of us. Yeah, you're going to be in that spot where you're going to have to make a priority list. You're going to have a line. You have a lot of characters that are good enough to tier 4, but you're going to have to figure out which ones are the ones you're going to want to tier 4 first, right? So looks like Luna, obviously, I'm not seeing, so would be amazing with her new uniform. Is probably going to be clutch for you. Cover that speed hero stuff. perfectly for your account. Yeah, Madeline Pryor, paid uniform, absolutely awesome. Get that value. She's super good. Mutant stuff? You do have Gambino. Mutant stuff? Ugh. You do have Gambino. You do have Wolverine. Magneto's chilling here with a Mighty Rage. I can't say I'm an expert on Magneto's value. I don't know if you want to go all the way through with that tier 4. Mutant villain, right? So it would cover mutant villain. Well, Madeline will cover mutant villain. Yeah, in ABX with Loki striking. Yeah, dude. I think that'll be fine. Nice. Yeah, you already have Luna tier 3. All right. Oh, just level 70. I see. Nice. Yeah, man. Yeah. There she is. There she is. What up, Luna? Magneto's still better than Jean. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm feeling, INL, and like I try not to, like, I don't have no mutants, you know me. But it seems to me if you have Gambit, I think Magneto gets kind of pushed down the line, like a lot of other characters. So speaking of the line, Maddie is definitely towards the front of that line for a tier 4, absolutely. Luna Snow is definitely towards the front of that line as far as I'm concerned. Just one day for the Inhumans Day, so I don't know where that fits in the line. I don't know if Kid Omega even gets you that much value because you already have Gambit. So not sure about that one. Yeah, I think the big ones are going to be Maddie and Luna. And then after that, you've got a bunch of really good options, and you'll just have to figure out which ones are the best. Strife is an option. You do have one conquest. He needs a mighty, but you've got his artifact already. For PvP, if you want to go that route, like I would probably personally take Strife definitely over Doom or Apocalypse right now. In the place you're in, yeah, Strife would probably be nice with Super Samurai and Madeline and the whole mutant setup. Seems good. I better move on to the next one here, brother. Hopefully that helps. Do you have any other specific questions about the roster, Jerry? If you do, I can answer them really quick, but I better move on because that was a mouthful about the cards. I hope that helps, man. Truly, I hope that helps. You definitely are killing it with the builds and stuff. Right on, man. Yeah, it looks really good, dude. All right, let's move on to the next one here. BBB 111 with 111 on the badge. What? BBB 11111. Let's go. I really expected your alliance to be level 11, but I think we'll let that slide this time. Swords look pretty good for 111 on the badge. I don't know, man. Swords look good. Swords look good. You either got lucky or you're locked in. I don't know. 4 gem, 4 gem, 4 gem, 5 gem, 5 gem, 5 gem. Yikes. I don't even know. That's wild, dude. Yeah, is this for the 11th anniversary, right? Exactly. Let's take a look at the cards here. That's okay. Yeah, really early it looks like, dude. Yeah, you got lucky, bro. Those swords are incredible for where you're at on this account. Definite. And what's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like Alex said, what do you know that we don't know? Why are you starting the game with 6 blue stars and energy attack and crit damage and dodge on this card? How dare you? Yeah, no, you need ignore defense. But dudes, we're looking at like week 2. I mean, I don't know how long you've been playing. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, this is not... We're not min-maxing stats at this point, brothers. But yeah, you do want ignore defense really bad. So try and get some. I don't know where you're going to get it, but you want it. Yeah, like, that's the thing, Sahaj. Where are you going to get it? Is it worth... You re-roll this. I don't think you can get ignore defense down here. Maybe. But you want the 20% energy attack proc when you can get it. Bro, I don't know what's going on with you. If this is all luck and you're not making mistakes to get all this, this is so impressive, dude. All attack blue, all defense blue, attack speed blue, dodge blue. What? Yeah. Like if you see a card, yeah, find a card. Good call, INL. Find a card with like ignore defense main stat somewhere. Even if this has more attack or something, get yourself some ignore defense. Having 0 is absolutely brutal. It'll help. Yeah. Maybe swap that out for... And also, do you have the rest of the Doctor Strange cards? Or did you not get them? Did you like start this account? Well, we should all get them. They should be in your agent guide. So really what you should be doing is equipping 2 other Doctor Strange cards over both of these. Because these have Pierce, which is going to be better than anything you're going to get over here. And you can probably find one of these with ignore defense on it. Oh, no! That's okay. You'll survive. That was a boo-boo, but that's all right. No worries, man. Yeah, then go ahead and look for one with ignore defense to replace this. And there you go. Oh, it's all good. We all make mistakes. Hey, this is a great channel to admit where you made a mistake. Because like I said, you go back to the first live stream I ever posted on this channel. The last thing I did on the live stream was destroy a premium card on accident. Live. So, there you go. There you have it, man. Anyways, great start to these cards. You can lock this. You can lock this. You can lock this. You can lock this. 4 out of 6 stars here you can lock. All the blue stars are good and worth keeping here. This one, energy attack, if you're free to play. If you want to go for all attack, you can. Free to play, you might want to consider just taking energy attack. It's up to you. It is difficult to get. Poison resist, no. Crit damage, yes. Fizz defense, no. Movement speed, no. Dodge, yes. So you got 3 lockable stats on this one as well. It's just honestly crazy, dude. Congratulations. It's wild. That's how you start these days, I guess, huh? Wow. All right, so how are we looking here? You want to look for those 0.9 per 1 rolls when you can get them for the 7-second cooldown on the CTP of Rage and on the competition. They both need a 7-second cooldown, and you get that by getting the maximum roll here. Judgment, you want to look for 200. Yep, there you go. That's what you want them to look like. That's what you want them to look like. Except here, I think technically the type amplification proc is better for PvE stuff. But yeah, you may want to just chill here for now since you're so early on the account. You'd be better off using those rerolls to fix this rage than try and fix this minor issue here. Nice, 7-second cooldown. It looks like you might have already known that. You're just working on them as you go. Okay, we got Strange with the artifact lined up here. We got Sentry, no uniform. Fisto, you've gotten Baki. Wow, dude, you're doing really well. Is this your first account? I feel like you've played before. Or you're just doing a really good job following people's advice. Because this looks really good. I just take names in chunks. I can't say your name. I apologize for my ignorance. V4Y. Basically, I just do them in chunks. So I've got a couple names written down here that I took. Once I'm done with these, if my voice will take it, I'll ask for a couple more. And I just take them as I'm doing them. Why? Oh, because she left. That's right. Hi. It's gonna be a minute, honey. Sorry. You want to come up here for an account review? Come on. Yeah, come on. Oh, everybody loves you. There you go. All right. Hello. Let's see here. So yeah, have a premium character selector as well. I don't know at this point, man. You've got a lot of what's good. Do you have Nick Fury? Yeah. I don't know even who you're missing at this point, man. You have Dazzler. You have like Agent Venom, I guess, and stuff. Who do you take now? Jeez, you have Black Knight. You have like a lot of what's good. Hard to say who you should choose. You have a lot of what's good. Polaris, maybe? Yeah, I guess. That microphone. Watch that mic. And then for uniforms around the anniversary, you're going to want, obviously, like the new, Luna Snow and stuff like that. Okay, goodbye. Gosh, your torso's heavy. Boom, she goes when she hits the ground. Oh, Kahori. Yeah, I like Kahori. It's kind of weird now with the premium selectors because you can unlock these characters through dispatch. They don't feel as heavily weighted. There is that like 4 or 5 character, the newest ones that you can't get through dispatch. So it's up to you. What's up, Lolo? I'm doing good, man. Yeah, there's a pretty big difference between the rewards between World Boss Legend and World Boss Legend Plus. Exactly, especially between like Null and Thanos, World Boss Legend Plus. There's a massive difference in reward. Hard to tell you how much exactly. So yeah, the premium selector, I don't know. Yeah, you have Agent Venom with the artifact. That one's a little tougher. Maybe Kahori or some support like that. Maybe one of the ones you can't get if you're into completion stuff and you want to grab one that's going to be someone you cannot get, like Leader, or who else? You guys remember? It's Leader, Black Knight, and the Hood. The Hood. And there's one more, I think, that I'm missing. But anyways. And then native tier 2, tier 4 looks like Doctor Strange is lined up pretty well. Still has value, still really good. You may want to just go that route. I don't think you have time to like unlock and build Wanda at this point. Oh, she's level 60. If you can get Wanda ready for that discount, I think she's a better option than Strange, personally. I think most people would agree, actually, at this point. I don't know why I'm so sensitive. I don't want to like talk crap about Strange because he still locks down blast male villain stuff, but Scarlet Witch would be much better, the discount, and get that zombie uniform. And then yeah, watching Luna Snow, watching these new guys to see if these new uniforms are really, really, really good is going to be absolutely clutch for most of us to do that, and then plan for Sentry and Mephisto down the road. And that's the play. Hopefully that helps, man. You're doing really good. You got a lot of, like, your builds look pretty decent. Your cards, your luck is absolutely. So there you go. Congratulations, my friend. Sword Squad indeed. All right, bro. Hopefully that helps. Unless you have specific questions. Hey, all right, man. Sounds good. Really glad it helps you out. We'll move on to the next one here. I hear rumors that Kirby is in fact a noob. Let's find out. What's going on, Kirby? 167 on Zabadge. We got the rainbow effect. Up with 3 gems. This is what bad luck on swords looks like, I think. Now we're looking at what they usually do to you. Anyways, yeah, just watch the discount, watch the challenges. We do have 15% cooldown here, which is a large cushion. Ooh. Ooh. Look at you. Not bad. Not bad. I don't love this, but it's also not the end of the world. This is one of those things where, unless you have plans to replace these cards, this set is definitely good for PvE. This is a very good PvE set of cards. However, there are slightly better cards. Like, I think maybe Guardians of the Galaxy with all the attack is better than one of these, or White Fox. That's it, right? Meh. Thinking about both of them. Do you want to? Yeah, because like I was gonna say, you could just do like White Fox. Yeah, like Ino said, you could just bring in White Fox, and you would have just a really solid PvE set of cards. This would be beautiful. And you also have, you could potentially have the HP proc for PvP as well. It's not going to be as good for PvP as other hybrid sets technically, because you won't have 2 HP procs. Is that what you were thinking? Is like, yeah, you're thinking New Avengers, White Fox kind of thing. Yeah, if you want the hybrid deck, do that. I think if you want the hybrid set, the way to go is definitely like getting New Avengers and either White Fox or Guardians. Up to you. Guardians gives you a little more HP in the double attack roll, and then White Fox just brings more PvE stats in the physical attack roll. Slightly different stats, I think, as far as like, you know, the other stats, ignore defense or cooldown or whatever. Just gotta watch those. Yeah, White Fox and number 9. That's the whole Procalypse set. That works, man. Yeah, I personally, like, I'm stuck with that same thing, man. I wanted to put zombies right here, but now I'm stuck in a weird place where I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I've got 5% Pierce here and I already have some good rolls, but White Fox might be the better card to replace. I don't know. Bunch of minor crazy nonsense, man. I lost Kirby. I lost Kirby. There we go. So yeah, it looks good, man. And then let's look at your effects here really quick. See where we're at. Crit damage is looking good, so is crit rate. Attack speed's a little low. This needs work, but it'll happen over time. Ignore defense is tragically low. You definitely want to try and get this sorted as soon as possible. This is making a big difference. It is hurting your damage tremendously. Cooldown looks good. You are good on cooldown though. So yeah, really focus on trying to snag some ignore defense where you can. And then other than that, it's just gonna be a process of working through this. Like maybe when you do a swap, really try and make sure you get some ignore defense, because you're even gonna lose what you have here when you replace this. So it's really important to watch that. And you're literally set to lose every bit of your ignore defense, right? Wait. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, White Fox, exactly. So you'll get 10, but yeah, you'll still need like 35% or whatever. So you'll get some on rolls. You'll, you know, it'll show up. Just make sure you try and look for it. And then that's really it. Dodge is low. You need more, but you need more of a lot of stuff. And then HP is really low as well. Looking at crafted stats. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Yes, this is good to lock. The rest need to roll. No thank you. Yes, please. Yes, please. No, no, no. Me personally, you leave this for now for Pierce, I think. But this needs improvement. You're missing your attack stat. You've got a lot of defense and recovery rate in places you need other stats. So probably just enjoy the Pierce for now and work on other cards. But this really needs help down the line. I'm not going to worry about these since you mean to replace them anyways. Fizz attack, okay for free to play. Better than nothing with a fully crafted card. Crit rate. Mind resist, no, 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 yes. So eventually it's the same kind of thing. You probably just want to have all this Pierce right now because it's really doing a lot for you. Yeah, eventually you'll want to come back and fix it up to get those proper stats later on. Hopefully that helps. All right. Yeah, cards are a pain, man. They're tough. Long term, slow work. Just, you know, better to overthink it and just like really take it step by step, stuff like that. So yeah, I appreciate that, brother, but I don't look at accounts for super chats, first of all, ever. That's not a thing I do. You cannot buy an account review. And also, I see you, and we just take them in chunks, and I am not done with this one, so you'll have to just wait patiently, my friend. All right, let's see here. Good, you want 150 speed universal up top, but this is okay. This could be much better. 150 speed universal up top would be nice. You do have the 7-second cooldown here, which is nice. You definitely want a mighty competition eventually if you can get it. We've got energy attack Uru. We like to see that. Physical attack, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, just checking the basics. Good. 60-70, sure. Pierce reduction, good. Overdrive, good. Like we're good. You know what you're doing here. All right. Talk about tier 4s then. Okay. Right off the Ripper Do, you're missing Loki. Where's he at? Tier 3, sure. We can get him for free with the tier 4 selector, so maybe that's a good one to consider for you. You just grab Loki from the anniversary event selector. As far as the native tier 2 goes, yeah, we're gonna go look for Wanda. Old Wandy Pants, where's she at? Old Wandy Roo. There she is. There she is. You got a couple weeks. You think you can build Wanda? Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be tough. If it's more than you can chew, don't bite it off. It wouldn't be a good idea to waste, not waste, but dump all of your materials into Scarlet Witch over the next 2 weeks. Actually, honestly, you have at least 3 weeks total. So it may be worth it to try and line that up anyways. just to make it happen. But we'll see. You'll have to weigh that. If you don't think you can do it in time, don't. You have other options. You could do Silver Surfer, or you could do, I think I even saw Wolverine down here. 3-star artifact, kind of but we'll see. But yeah, you've got some choices. Wanda is the best choice, but if you can't do that, you can simply just use Silver Surfer's got the build that he needs, so this is actually like a decent choice. That's an expensive uniform. I'd probably go that route if you can't do Wanda or Wolverine. And even Wolverine, I don't know, with the 3-star artifact, probably better than, I mean, he is like better than Silver Surfer, but there's value here to be had, so it's up to you. Tier 1s, though, yeah, you're going to want Loki, you're going to want Luna Snow, no doubt about it. Kang is a good idea, but make sure you get that native tier 2 discount before you work on Kang. Yeah, if you wait on Wolverine, maybe Silver Surfer's the way to go. Wanda would be a much better inclusion for your roster than Silver Surfer. But like I said, if you can't make it Wanda, then seems like a good choice. Definitely better than Hercules, right? This one's tough. I think it unfortunately ends up with the whole back of the line syndrome. I don't know where it's going to fall for you, but Loki obviously is a priority. Luna Snow is a priority. We'll see what happens with Moon Knight and some of these other characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't have a combat hero yet, so combat male hero is going to be more valuable for you than Crescent. Much as that sucks, it's just like the way it is. But something to consider. She is meta for combat female. She is meta. But yeah, I think this update is going to be a big one for you. I would watch those new uniforms. I think Loki from the tier 4 selector, and then like Luna Snow, either Venom or Moon Knight are going to be really good options. I have a feeling that Moon Knight and Venom, like I don't think Captain America is going to be the banger here. I could be wrong. I don't remember Captain America ever really holding down Alliance battle. Correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys will remember better than I do. But I think Moon Knight has much better chances of being the sort of Alliance battle combat hero for us. Anything else for you, Kirby? How's that, man? Anything else? What you got? You have a Mighty Rage on Venom? Yeah, well, there you go. So yeah, Venom. Perfect example. So with Venom's new uniform and having the War Star uniform, he's probably going to be... You are wrong is so nebulous. I don't know if you mean me or if KT3 is wrong and we're not speculating. I don't know if he's wrong. He does not have a Mighty Rage on Venom. Now I'm just confused. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I wasn't saying for sure. I just was guessing. Oh, wait. Dude, when he had... My brain is sparkling like sparkling cider. Did he not have some value with the like blast villain uniform way back? The Hydra cap? What up, Blaze? What up, KT3? What's up, everybody? I didn't what's up yet. Because I swear. Right on, Kirby. Glad that helps, brother. I think maybe for a second he was doing Alliance battle for some people with that uniform or something. Take it easy, Sahaj, bro. We'll see you on the next one, my friend. Yeah, Miles seasonal. And we'll see what happens with that too, right? But hey, also keep in mind that if Miles is in the tier 4 selector now, Miles should be in the tier 4 selector for Black Friday. I don't know if that's helpful for any of us, but he was not in not meta. Gotcha. Crazy, man. Crazy. Was he? I think I might have bought it. That's why I remember that. I might have bought the Hydra Cap uniform a long time ago to use it in Alliance battle. All right, let's keep it rolling, man. Free F2P CB. What's up, dude? Level 80 on the badge, so this one should be quick. This is a newer player. You love to see it. I like your team. I'm a big fan of Mac. You're working on swords. That's very, very nice. Yeah, you're almost got Taste the Rainbow going on. You just need an orange sword. It looks like it's mostly 3 gems, a 4 gem here. Just keep at it. Make sure you clear out Otherworld battle challenges, like I always say. And yeah, work on your swords on discount. 5% cooldown here. Nice. Nice. We do have the strange cards. How early are we here? I don't. That's also a nebulous response. I don't know what you're replying to, Wayne. Are you saying I'm not good? Are you saying this guy's not good? 23 days. Aha, Sirio. Excellent, sir. Have you not gotten your premium cards yet? Like your Luna Snow? Are you just bite my tongue. Are you just waiting for Pierce? Is that what's going on? You're trying to like craft it in your bags to get Pierce before you equip it? It's really hard to do that, guys. Oh, yes, that. Yes. Okay. Before Wayne falls apart here. Just so you know, it's sad, Wayne, because we like Lucky too, man. Prodigy. So many levels. Isn't it just like Wayne like that? Is that it? That's you, right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, by heart, bro. Let's go. Get in here, Wayne. Take it easy, Kirby. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Have a good night, my friend. And let's jump back into it. There you go, bro. Everything in its right place, right? All right, Sirio. So, is it New Avengers number 9 or is it the cable card that you've got? Oh, wow. Yeah, you did the thing I did, bro. Oof. Let me see something, Sirio. Let me see something, dude. You ripped it. Checking to see if there's any other like big boo-boos. It doesn't look like it. It looks like you kind of just walking the line here. I'm just curious what people think because I'm a bit torn. You're really early on this account. So in some ways, it's almost like you could just like restart with all the knowledge you've accumulated and have that P card. And it would be really, really nice. However, I hate suggesting that people restart their accounts. And I generally never do. I won't just flat out tell you to restart unless it's like an absolute travesty against Marvel Future Fight and all of humanity. You know what I mean? Your account. And it looks like you're just straight up on point outside of that. So it's really tough to make that call. Did you already? Yeah. So, dude, it's not the end of the world. If you already did, maybe just let it ride, bro. Don't even worry about it. You've got, it is up to you. And it looks like people are split. It's up to you. Let me tell you this. If you think it will discourage you from playing the game or make you feel like things are too grindy, do not do that. It is not worth it. You're better off just playing the game, right? However, the Luna Snow P card is like one of the best P cards in the game. You're still early on in the account, so it's totally up to you. You would still get all those universal anniversary goodies. It's like kind of the perfect time to start. So it's actually not more common. That's a really weird thing to say. It's in fact the exact same rarity as the other cards. But yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you're having fun, do not do it. If it would not be fun to do that, it is not worth it. So don't. But did you say if it's New Avengers number 9 or Cable? I didn't. New Avengers number 9, the blue one with Thanos on it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. If you think it's going to bum you out to do it, you'll get Luna eventually. It's not worth it. Some people just like to min-max, so it'd have been more fun. Okay, cool. So you've got New Avengers number 9, and you've got, what was the other one you said? I'm sorry. Like a long tangent. By the time I find it up here, you're just going to tell me again. Yeah, I lost it. What card to swap out? Is that what you're thinking about? What was it? You said it was New Avengers number 9 and another good card. Can't remember which one it was. Guardians of the Galaxy, thank you. Which ones to swap out? Probably not that one. Okay, less desirable. His attack, very good. Very good. Very good. His attack, crit rate, cooldown, energy attack, max HP. Hold resist. It is these two. I'm not going to bother telling you which one specifically is worse. It looks like maybe this one, it's got 3 resists, but it does have all attack, energy attack. This one's got max HP, much less attack. So maybe this one first. Recovery rate, energy, defense, poison resist. These stats on some of these cards, this is crazy, by the way. This is so good, dude. I don't know how you did this. It's kind of grotesque. Let's just take a second, guys. 7 quality. Physical attack proc, physical attack, crit damage, crit rate, additional pierce damage, ignore defense. Huh. Yeah, no, this one's bad. This is the one I would replace. That's jaw-dropping. I hope you didn't waste a bunch of mythic cards to get that. If you did, don't do that again. But this is crazy. Because you're just going to end up replacing it. Anyways, you can craft them up in your bags and look for pierce. I would at least craft the initial, like, 6 stars in your bags. Just to check, try and get pierce damage before you remove any pierce damage. But yeah, you're good to replace this with either of those cards. I think Guardians of the Galaxy and New Avengers number 9 are both good cards to equip. Just keep in mind, if you equip Guardians of the Galaxy, you put yourself into a specific setup, basically. You have New Avengers number 9 and Guardians, you're going to end up having to make a choice with the White Fox card. That's what it comes down to. You're going to have 3 slots, right? What am I missing? Marvel Zombies. Someone's got to leave for it. Marvel Zombies, to me, is probably the best card in the game. To me, personally. So that's it. You'll just have to figure out where it's going to go. You know what I mean? So Guardians is a good one to equip. You may end up taking Zombies over White Fox. If you go that route, that's kind of, I think, what you end up doing. So, you know, something to consider for the future. And there you go. Let's keep moving. This one was supposed to be quick. I lied. So obviously uniform and hopefully a CTP of Rage here, and then you can save the competition for Mephisto. That's, I think, the best bet for most players. Nice, you got the Rage here, rolled proper, looks good. Energy attack looks great. 0.9 per 1, beautiful. Energy attack, looking good. Luna Snow is going to be just absolutely a banger. It's like she can't be bad for accounts like yours and mine. So you can pretty much rest assured that Luna Snow is going to be one you're going to want to pick up for the anniversary. I don't know how many crystals you have. Yeah, totally. Just waiting for the anniversary. Looks good. You probably want to look to pick up Mephisto on discount, 50% while you can. Hopefully Sentry or a main timeline battle pushing PvP character as well. Yeah, good. You're locked in. You're good to go, buddy. Nice, bro. New players are even getting enough crystals to make good moves. So yeah, Sentry and Mephisto are probably going to be really good pickups. Luna Snow, probably Venom. Keep your eyes peeled. I would not make a decision, guys. This goes for everybody about combat hero type stuff until we see Cap, Venom, and Moon Knight. Venom might be a villain, in which case it would just be between Cap and Moon Knight. But be careful jumping the gun and getting excited about Captain America as a PvE combat hero with Moon Knight coming in the mid-month. There you go. Keep working on those good support characters, trying to unlock Nick Fury, Valkyrie, Ghost Panther, all those good characters from Dimension Mission's early game. And keep cooking, man. Looks good. Yeah, and also you might want to budget in Multiverse Saga. Absolutely. I'm going to make a short about that ties in with the guide video I posted today. But yeah, I did go over that in the guide, and I think it's absolutely awesome value. You just got to want to play. I mean, it's not value you're going to get right up front for a lot of it. So yeah, exactly. All right, man. Hopefully that helps you, brother. I am going to move on to the last one in this bunch here. We got Liam. Lilium, what up, dude? 111 on the badge again with the 11th anniversary. Let's go. Thanks, Billy. Plug. Swords look swordy. Yeah, you could do a mise en place with these swords. They're so sharp. Maybe you wouldn't even catch yourself. 13% cooldown looks nice, man. Yeah, these swords look good. Really good, honestly, for early game. You got a couple fivers. One of each color. Some 4 gems. Looks really good. Another 5 up there with the pink. Really good result. Man. Out of all the cards in the game, Crescent, Table, and Baby Spidey are my least favorite cards in the game. Because of account help. That's why. They're not even bad cards. I just hate them. I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired of talking about them. Dang you, Crescent. No, these are really good cards, all of these. The problem with Crescent is that she just doesn't work as well in a hybrid set. I still am trying to think of the best way to say this. She doesn't have an HP proc, so for any hybrid set, New Avengers number 9 is going to be better because the weight of a 20% hybrid proc, HP proc, is much more valuable than what she gives. Does that work? Is that good? Something like that? I don't know. Because that's the gist of it. I got to say that so many times. I got to figure out the best way to say it. This card is fantastic in any set. This card is fantastic in any set. So you're already cooking with gas over here. This card set looks great. The only thing questionable here is Crescent. And so it's up to you whether you remove this or not. If you do remove it, it'll be because you're just going to end up in that same sort of position. What? You put Ghost Rider here, maybe? That'd be great. 20% all attack proc. And then what are you left with? Well, I've got Crescent, and it's got pretty good stats, but an HP proc might be better. So it's totally up to you. You can absolutely just leave this on your set. This is why I dislike looking at these cards, because they're hard to explain. You could just leave this here. Go with Ghost Rider, and then you've got a beautiful set of cards. Lean's hybrid, but you only have 1 HP proc. I think having 2 HP procs is better. That's all it comes down to. That's it. So what you got here on this? This attack's okay for free to play. Again, all attack is obviously twice as good. So it's up to you which route you go. You are locked into 5% pierce here. So on this set of cards, I would definitely just hang tight for now. Definitely. Crit rate, crit damage, crowd control time down. This is looking decent for now. Obviously, we don't have ignored defense here. We don't have HP here. And this could be all attack, but this is hard. And then here, what do we got? Energy attack, same thing. For free to play, it's okay, but all attacks twice as good. Ignore defense blue is great. Flame resist, not so much. And crit rate is red, unfortunately. Dodge blue is a great start here. Looking at your stats, what's there to say, really? You've already got some crit damage, which is good. You're short on cooldown, short on ignore defense, but that's not a surprise at all because you're very early on your account. So you'll want to try and find cooldown and ignore defense if you can without making any real sacrifice. 0.9 per 1, 7-second cooldown, energy attack Uru, power of angry Hulk, touching. That's how you do that. Hey, mighty energy. Yes. Yes. If you're going to have Human Torch. Hey. Like your style. If you're going to have Human Torch, this is a great CTP for him, I believe. I think he's proc friendly, right? I hope so. I'll tell you what. It's not a rage, and I'm glad because the rage should go on someone else. A judgment, maybe. Is a judgment better for him or energy? You guys tell me. I have no idea. I don't know this uniform. I mean, I know of it, but I don't know how it works. Anyhow, you got Miles. And yeah, I did see you said you were coming back to the game. So we're going to see some older uniform stuff. 200% proc. Beautiful. And 0.9 per 1. So it looks like you've got good knowledge as far as character building goes. So what kind of crystals do you have on this account for the anniversary? There you go. Sounds good, Tate. Just over 6K. Height. Consider Multiverse Saga. Do you have Multiverse Saga yet? If you don't have it, consider it, but it's also very expensive. So it's up to you if now's the time. If it now is, earlier is always better with Multiverse Saga though. So there is that. Yeah, so it's something to consider. It's going to eat up most of your crystals, so maybe not. But let me see here. What would you do if you got Multiverse Saga, right? You'd have a couple thousand crystals, so you could maybe look at a native tier 3 uni and like 2 or 3 native tier 1s, because you're going to get more crystals. You're going to get crystals from logins, daily login, all of that, plus the events, plus do the registration for 200 crystals if you haven't yet, guys, from the email. Oh, you're talking about something else. This isn't cereal. I was like, wait, what? Okay, so yeah, just getting started on the emblems. Consider Multiverse Saga. It's very expensive, so whether or not it's going to fit into what you're doing or not is up to you. Know that it is valuable. It pays out big time in like all kinds of ways. Daily biometrics, a whole other set of emblems you have access to. The rewards you get from the tracks for leveling up those emblems. It's like a whole bunch of rewards. They just take time to get, right? An investment. So consider that. And then maybe you do like Mephisto, Loki, Luna. Or Sentry, Loki, Luna. I hate, you could go Mephisto Sentry and just pick up Luna and this clown on 40%. That's super an option. Because it would definitely be clutch to get the discount on the really expensive uniforms during the anniversary, right? That should take precedence, because even at the next 40%, you could just grab Luna and Loki. Brothers, my friends, is that how it works other places? Is that how people do it? People just come in and spam ID check until somebody looks like, how could that possibly be effective? Like, people would just get screwed. Because I would just be taking like the new guy all the time, and people who had been here waiting forever would just get wrecked. Crazy, man. Shaikh Wajid, I see you, brother. No need to put it up again. I will ask for some more IGNs shortly when we finish these, and we'll get on to some other ones. Yeah, spamming your IGN, fortunately, I guess, isn't how to get account help. Do I think Ghost Rider, Venom, or Loki for tier 4? Sorry, yeah, let's talk tier 4s. Between those ones, I mean, Loki, I think, is the most important, but you have him available in the selector. Same with Ghost Rider and with Venom. They're all in it. Loki, I think, is the most important, followed by Ghost Rider, followed by Venom. So that depends on value for Venom, though, because if I'm telling you, I will try to temper the expectations on this every time I bring it up, and we will know the answer in a couple hours, a few hours. But if Venom's new uniform is a villain, it's really going to do some crazy stuff for his value. Especially if it is somehow leaned into PvP as a villain, that's just going to be insane value for Venom. So just something to keep your eyes on, I guess. You know, we'll know more about it by the time we get to the anniversary. See you, Sirio. Take care, brother. Yeah. They're all really, really good. Yeah, as far as priority, I'd say Loki, then Ghost Rider, then Venom. But that's going to depend. And then, yeah, really watching out for Multiverse Saga and potentially picking up your native tier 3 unis on 50% discount. I think it's big. And then tier 4s, yeah, you're going to want to focus on like Loki, like you said, like Loki. Luna, though. Luna's going to be huge. I imagine that uniform's going to be just gaga, just crazy, dude. So, just because, like, I keep trying to quantify this because I don't want people to think I am just speculating, because I'm not. That uniform should not be worse than her seasonal. There's like no way for it, right? So if it is not worse than her seasonal is already meta. That means free-to-play who don't have access to the seasonal are now getting access to a uniform that's even better, so you can bank on that Luna Snow uniform bringing value. For sure. Yeah. Any other questions for you, brother? Or how's that? Is that good? We didn't talk about a native tier 2, tier 4. At all. It's the same kind of things, but yeah, Wanda is going to be tough because if you even have her unlocked, she's going to be freshly unlocked, right? So, yeah, that may not be it. Let's see. What do you got? Oh, there it is. Yes, absolutely, Liam. I think that's the way to go, bro. This is a nice build. You got a Mighty Conquest. You got a 4-star artifact. Get him in there. That is definitely the option, in my opinion, for your native tier 2, tier 4 discount. It's good, man. It's good. What's up, Adizia? Well, let's do this, man. I'll tell you what. We'll just play it fair. Let's do it fair. Now's the time, guys. Throw up those IGNs if you want account help. This is the moment in which I write down several names for us to look at. If you're looking for account help, boom, just like that, bro. Nice. We got Shaikh Wajid. We got you, bro. Just like that. Let's go. I'm waiting for Aditya to put it up. We'll just pretend like you did, and we'll just grab it. A long-time viewer there. Boom. There we go. Who else do we got here? We're going to grab at least like 4. Nice. I don't recognize this name. Grab that. Nice. And you were asking earlier, I believe. So wonderful. Wonderful. I'm going to grab it. Like, let's see. One more here. So I'm trying to make sure I get them in order. I'm trying to do my best to be fair, guys. I do my best. So thanks for your patience, because it is tough to be fair with this. All right. So here you go, guys. I'm going to do commit at least to 4 more here. We got another hour I can yap for. There's the 4 I've got. They're in a big chunk, but you guys can figure out if you're in there. Let's go ahead and get started with agent number blank, 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 blank. And by the way, heads up, in case you don't know, you can change your account name for free one time. So if you don't want to be agent 157462981, you can change that if you like. 178 on the badge. And for free. I just feel like maybe some people actually don't know that. So to show you, you can go here. And if I click on this, it's going to say 500 crystals, but that's because I've already changed it. Free to play old and gray. If you want to change it, that's how you do it. And you can do it once for free. I'm positive. There you go. Back to it. All right. Swords look decent. Keep it up. Where are we at? 178. So yeah, like swords look okay. Definitely couldn't say you weren't trying here. You got a sword of every color, mostly 4 gems. Looks good. Hopefully you catch a break, make some progress, and about 3% cooldown. Hey, come on now. Let's go with it. That's a good set of cards, bro. This is, I think, the exact set of cards I'm going to end up with. It's either going to be this or the only difference would be I might end up with White Fox instead of Guardians. But beautiful hybrid set of cards. What do you say? I'm also just like noticing the quadruple 7 quality cards here. Let's take a look at the stats. Attack speed's a bit high. Crit rate's good. Crit damage is a touch low. These are decent. They're good. I like the split here is much better. So that's nice. They're not like super heavily into one attack type. Your defense is perfect. Dodge is a touch low. HP is decent. Crowd control, it looks like it might be a little low for you, no? Crowd control, cooldown, excuse me. Might be a little low. You had like 3%, so we're at what, 25 plus 14? We're still a little under, we're like 10% low. So if you're finding you're having to use a lot of cooldown Uru and stuff, try and get another 10% cooldown going on. Other than that, it looks good. And then let's look at stats. One of those things where 5% pierce is nice, but in the end, you're going to want to come back for this attack stat. So someday, when you're locked in and 25% pierce maybe, you need to come back and fix this. You're going to want an attack stat there. HP here and maybe dodge or crowd control time for sure up top. So it looks like when you do come to fix this, you'll be able to lock crit rate, all basic defense, and ignore defense to preserve some pierce. Then just roll these 3 other stats. CCT is good. CCT is good. You were a little shy on dodge, but, you know, crowd control time is the second best stat. Crit damage good. Attack speed good. Again, you need the attack stat here, and you're not done with this card. So I would advise locking the attack speed, locking... Probably just go ahead and lock the crowd control time here. Defense, CCT, lightning resist. Yeah, because you can just make sure. You just need to make sure you get. No, your ignore defense is perfect. So yeah, you want CCT. So yeah, lock the CCT. But yeah, roll the attack stat. Roll for HP. There you go. Here, oh, and by the way, yeah, but wait, my friend, I was worried about that. Okay, so it is very cool. So let me do one thing at a time. Let's finish looking at your stats. All basics is green, unfortunately. Cooldown blue is fantastic. All basic defense blue is great. Ignore defense blue is great. Dodge blue is great. So bunch of really good stats there to lock. Hopefully you can just get all attack blue and get HP. And that's looking pretty dang good. Here, energy attack is okay if you're free to play. You can always consider going for all attack instead, as it's obviously better. Just a pain to get. Cold resist, no thank you. All basic defense, sure, as long as you're good on crit damage. You want to be careful with these stats that you're spreading out. This one's going to be attack speed, cooldown, and crit rate. You need to balance it accordingly. And this one is just crit damage and all basic defense. Just gotta balance it accordingly. And then CCT and CCT, good to lock because you're good on ignore defense. So you're just gonna have a really good crowd control time down. What can I say? And then here, Fizz attack, again, all attacks better, but up to you. Attack speed, good. All basic defense, same thing. Just make sure you end up with enough crit damage. And then here, I would go for dodge up top. You have a lot of crowd control time down and your dodge was low, and then HP, of course. Now, talking about bonus options, right? An Alliance Battle Guide. Ooh, that's complicated. That's complicated. Maybe from a beginner perspective, but not on advanced techniques and stuff. I would be talking about them without the ability to execute them, which maybe could work, but I don't feel great about that. You are missing all of your procs. You went for 7 quality instead of quality options. So like here, attack speed is good, and defense is good, but this is where you roll a 20% HP proc. So as much as I hate to tell you, if I were me and you were you, I would go back and re-roll these bonus options. 5, 6, or 7 quality with the proc is better in my opinion than what you have here, just because the procs are so good. Same thing here. You are missing, well, first of all, I think you can get all attack here, another good stat, and the procs. Gene, no, I have to kick you out because I don't have help. You only get one shot. Not miss this chance or blow this opportunity. It was once in a lifetime. Yo, give me a sec, guys. Gee. Goodbye. All right. So in my opinion, you should go back with this card. You need to re-roll to get the option at the bottom. This one you need to re-roll for the HP proc as well. This one you need to re-roll for the energy attack, and this one you need to re-roll for the all attack proc. Very important. So that's going to affect your stats long term. But again, getting those procs is an absolute must. So make sure you do that. It sucks, especially if you put a bunch of effort into getting the 7 quality. But yeah, I ain't lying to you. They're very good. So there you go. All right, looking at your roster. 60, 70 mighty. Not bad. Could be better. But who cares? Right? Energy attack, energy attack, energy attack, energy attack. Kang wants HP. So I'm glad I can tell you this before you finish flushing out all his Uru here. yeah, you really want to get some heals on him or something if you're going to put this much attack. Because Kang will do much better for you if you can get him to survive. I am definitely not saying do what I'm doing. I am no expert. However, once I got Kang set up with heals, I think I actually added HP or something. I made sure he had HP. And then I actually swapped his ISO set from Power of Angry Hulk to protect the captain, which gives me more defense, or it's like an actual defensive bonus. Oh, you gotta make it so difficult for me. 40% all basic defense on the actual proc itself, plus much more defensive stats from the actual set. And that ended up doing really good things for me. So just an option for people building Kang. Make sure you got some HP on your dude. And yeah, think about defenses sometimes over offenses. Kind of the opposite of null in some ways. Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of null in some ways. Also, you may already know this, lightning damage, OBs, excuse me, much better to save for lightning damage characters. Because even though this is giving him attack, you are missing out on the opportunity to give this lightning damage and attack to a lightning damage character. Same with poison damage to a much lesser extent. We don't have a lot of history of poison damage characters ever being good. It happened one time to my knowledge, but you know, it is what it is. But other than that, yeah, this needs help. You want 150 with speed universal up top here, and then the ambush proc. It'll make a big difference for you. Looking at your sentry. I'm scratching my foot. You guys want to know some personal stuff? Here you go about my itchy feet. You ready for this? I'm super ticklish, you guys. Like, I can't even scratch the bottom of my own feet. So I have to use like weird techniques to itch the bottom of my foot. And I have to like fold up my sock and use it to scratch my foot because I can't itch my feet with my fingernails because it literally, I can like tickle myself. That's how bad it is. I feel comfortable telling you guys that because you can't tickle me. So we're good. But there you go. Now you know. That's some really personal stuff that now you all know about me. All right, let's keep rolling. HP looking good there. What do we got? 50, 80, looking pretty good. I guess I could mention, I've been stopping these at 121. I think 161 is the next break point, so this is good. If you find yourself running out of funds or anything, I think 121 is a really good place to stop with the elite gears, as they do get into tier 4 materials, I believe, to get to the 161 breakpoint. Just something to consider. I would get this the heck off of here. I don't know if you had plans to do that or what, but what? This is definitely better served somewhere else, without a doubt. I don't even know what you have on other characters, and I can tell you that that is not where you want that. You're doing pretty good in the CTP game, what can I say? But still, that's crazy to me. No, he's not good. He's not good. Don't say that. He's okay. He's serviceable. He can get the job done with a maximum build, but he is not good compared to the other options. Actually, really bad. He's old. He's good for when he came out, and when he came out, he was good for sure. But yeah, brilliant comp on Thanos is crazy. But it's okay. Hey, you do you. But yeah, in the future, you'll probably move that to someone stronger. You probably are well aware of that, honestly. Looking at your roster, I'm betting you know that. But you know, like I went and looked, yeah, it's not like you have urgent need to move it, so I can see why it's just chilling there too. Kind of makes sense. Your builds, I'm assuming, are going to be, I'm going to assume wrong. Yeah, don't assume. You know what they say about assumptions. Check your CTPs, I guess. Like right here, I just see this one. You need the 55% damage decrease to get the 7-second cooldown. This is mostly for striking, though. I don't know if you're using them anywhere else, but in World Boss Legend and stuff, you want that 7-second cooldown. Bing bong. Other than that, I don't know. I'm not going to go back and check all these, but make sure all your rages are 0.9 per 1. All your comps are whatever, 55% damage reduction, so you get 7 seconds. All that good stuff. It looks like you're on top of it, so I don't know what's going on there. Whatever. You have a plan, I'm sure. Mephisto definitely needs a tier 4. Absolutely. You have most of the mainstays, so... Ooh, tough call. Obvious, I mean, Luna Snow looks like it's going to be a good one for you as well. Like so many of the rest of us. Yeah, Loki and Luna. Definitely. But again, I'm sure you're on top of that. You got plans for it. Man, what are you thinking for the this person if you're in here? Hey, thanks for the sub, Destiny. Appreciate it. Destiny of Ron. Yeah. I don't know what the plan is for the native tier 2 discount here. You just don't have a ton of great options. I mean, you could always just do somebody. Like Deadpool's got a build, I guess, but... Because you have Wanda, you have Wolverine. Have these guys. Yeah, I'm really trying to lean into that too. Like, you know, razzing people's fun, but man, if someone's doing something because they enjoy it or they have a good time, that is so their prerogative. And like restarting the account earlier, if it's going to ruin your fun, don't do that. If min-maxing everything is going to ruin your fun playing this game, don't do that. Just min-max where it's fun, where you want to, build who you want. A lot of people like myself have fun, like min-maxing the crap out of this game. That's where the fun is for me, right? So that's how I do it. But even me, every once in a while, I make a decision, not because it's the right decision, because I think it's fun. Apocalypse, maybe. Yeah, I think we're going to be in like the third tier of native tier 2s here, no matter who we're looking at. There's a lot of maybe options, but for this account, I think you just need to address it when we get to the discount, because unless something new comes out, the best option as far as what is currently built looks like Deadpool, honestly. Yeah, because everything else is very meh. And even if it was like a better character down the road, this guy's got a uni, and maybe with a different CTP, or even with this CTP, you get some value out of him for AC, Otherworld Battle, and you would just have him built. Because, yeah, maybe I'm roster blind at this point, and we've been going for some time, so it's possible, but I'm not seeing anyone better for the native tier 2 discount, so that might be the way to go. If, yeah, it's going to be someone like that. It's going to be an Apocalypse or a Doom or a Deadpool, and all I'm seeing that's like halfway built is Deadpool. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think that might even be a good option. And then, obviously, this guy needs a tier 4 soon. And then for the anniversary, you'll be able to get, like, a Loki for free, the tier 4, if you want. And then Luna, yeah, use the selector here, get the uniform. Luna, do manually, get the uniform. Mephisto, do manually. And then, yeah, try and take advantage of the native tier 2. If it's... You hate to pass on a 20% discount. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, I hope that helps, my friend. I don't know if you were still here. But I hope that helps you out. Oh, yeah, I think so. This was our guy. This was Wajid, wasn't it? Anyways, I hope you watched. I hope you didn't take off. But anyways, I hope that helps, my friend. Thank you for sharing. And we are going to move on. I believe this is a detail, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. 207 on the badge. Hey, I know this alliance. That is such a good reminder, INL. Bro, that's like such a, like, hear me now. That is like Giga Chad wisdom right there. I forget that you can use the discount on a native tier 1. So if you're actually absolutely bricked on native tier 2s that are worth your time or feel like it's worth it to do, and you have a bunch of native tier 1s you need to tier 4, like INL said, that is an option. Not as good, of course, as the discount on a native tier 2, but almost as good. Good advice. Good advice. All right. Let's see here. Swords look good. Keep at it. What can I say? It looks like you're either not sleeping, maybe you're sleeping on your swords, but maybe just getting some bad RNG. But hopefully this breaks for you soon. You're stuck on a lot of 4 gems. No 6ers. Was that 2 5s? So yeah, you might just be getting bricked. Hopefully you get some better RNG. 15% cooldown's wild though. That's up there. Like someone else I know. Let's see here. Let's check these first. Low. Low. Nice. Bit high. Attack stats are nice and balanced. Ignore defense is high, but it's nice that you have it. Cooldown looks... Actually, your cooldown, I think, is a touch high, but that's probably okay because it's because of your swords being so inflated. And then dodge is actually pretty good. Could be a little higher, but not bad for where we're at, it looks like. Looking at your card sets, these two stand out, of course, and immediately I want Luna and Ghost Rider. Luna and Marvel Zombies. These are the things that I'm missing. You're looking at the same decision I'm making. Like, you can either go Marvel Zombies, get both procs for HP, Luna, get the energy attack proc, and leave out Ghost Rider, or you can go with Ghost Rider for the all attack proc. With Luna, she just gives you a little more attack. Ghost Rider gives you like all attack proc. And what did you want? Would you want? I think you'd want Ghost Rider, right? Yeah, I think Ghost Rider and Zombies would be the play if you wanted to keep the rest of these the way they are. I will say you can just keep this set, but you are missing some pretty powerful cards in Marvel Zombies and Ghost Rider and Luna, but they don't all fit. So it's up to you whether you want to like try. I think the best hybrid set is Luna Snow, White Fox, Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, and New Avengers #9. But yeah. Would you do that? I know, would you swap White Fox over Guardians? Nice. So planning on swapping on Luna. This one. Easy. Easy call. You'll lose a little bit of cooldown, a little more defense, and I think you're fine there. Yeah, this card barely has anything on it you want. It's 5 resists and an energy attack stat. You do, like I said, there's cooldown and ignore defense here, but this one's bringing energy attack, cooldown, all basic defense, max HP, crowd control time down, physical defense, 7 quality, energy attack, max HP. This card is giving you so much more than this. If you bring in Luna, you do need to, yeah, you're going to have to make some choices with whether you swap out. You put Luna here, you're looking at Ghost Rider and Marvel Zombies that are not on the set. You'll have to decide if you want to keep these over those cards and which ones you want to swap potentially. I think these two cards are technically better cards than Spider-Man. I am personally completely torn between White Fox and Guardians. Pardon me. Pardon. It lets us look here. I gotta come in here so I can see. You end up with crit rate, yeah, or dodge, and then an energy attack. It's tough. It's close, man. It's so close that it's actually really tough to even call. Here you can bring in cooldown or crit damage or crit rate, which is nice on this last stat, plus energy attack, plus physical attack, plus all attack. Bro, it is such a tough choice. I think all things equal, meaning like not considering the crafted stats on the cards, just looking at these stats. For a hybrid set, I think I like White Fox more. I actually think I might replace Guardians myself. That's italic. I was thinking that way, but in the end, I don't think that kind of thinking is like useful. It seems like it would be, but it's just the same kind of thing where this is a long-term project. Making a decision because this card has 6 blue stars, 5% pierce, doesn't really make sense because in the end, all my cards are going to have 5% pierce. I'd rather take a hit now have less Pierce in the meantime, and then have the right set of cards. Then make a decision because this is the exact decision I'm wrestling with here. And I was looking at replacing White Fox because Guardians already had 5% Pierce and yada yada, and it's got good stats. Well, in the end, for me, for a hybrid set, looking at these stats, I think I give up a little bit of HP and the physical attack bonus option for 20% physical attack proc. I have to take crit rate over cooldown here, but I can just adjust for that on my cards. And then instead of HP, I get ignore defense. So it's, That dog, man, she got to learn how to be alone, I tell ya. Yeah, well, I don't know. What makes you say that, Pencil? Defend yourself. Why would you say that? Why is it? Why? You value the HP over the attack or what? Anyways, we'll move on from your cards. I think that was probably enough discussion for the cards. Let me jump back in here. Boom, boom. There we go. And we'll take a look at the roster real quick. And I'll let you know when I figure out. No, but it has a, yeah, see, you guys, that's an interesting way to look at that. I have a different perspective, but let's finish this account review. No time for that. 50-80, all these are probably going to be good, yeah. True. Oh, yeah, really leaning into the defense there. You need energy attack, Uru, for your Fisto. Magic's potentially. Powering your Hulk. Nice, got the right cooldown. Yeah, everything looks pretty good here. Yes, sir. Builds look good. So you looks like you're probably going to be a Luna Snow enjoyer as well. What did you ask here? Which one to remove? Which should I replace first? Oh, yeah, we decided. Yeah, Black Panther, definitely. Definitely Black Panther. Here, sure you have your Wanda. Yes, you have your Wolverine. You have all these guys. Mighty Refinement, Thanos. No strife or anything. All right, so you're kind of... What are you thinking? Like Thanos? What were you looking at here? Yeah. Good question. Ooh, Odin. Hey-oh. Yodin. No. Go on. No. Kind of being a bother today, Gene. It's pretty annoying. You can wait. I know we're going a long time, but you'll live. You'll survive. Anywho, you've got a really fleshed out roster. So, like, the only native tier 2s, it's like a weird kind of like... You could tier 4 Thanos. You might even see some value from him. You will in AC. You might in Otherworld Battle with bands. You might in Team Battle Arena with certain bands. But yeah, it's not exactly top of the meta these days, eh? You got stuff like Cable, but same thing. Nowhere in the meta. Decent character. Will probably get a uniform eventually. Odin? I think you can use him for a co-op or something. Don't know. Does he fit into the meta somewhere? Some team, somewhere, I don't know. You got like Apocalypse, but again, that's like value where I don't really know where you get the value there. So you could consider a native tier 1 if you have like native tier 1s that you're seeing as priorities, but looks like you're kind of riding pretty comfortable here. You may want to just do like a Thanos or a Cable. Am I missing something here? And I guess out of all of these, I mean, maybe Thanos gets you some value. Does have a nice leadership. But you could always just lock in a native tier 1. I don't know if that's the call for you with this account, because you're not really desperate for anything. As far as tier 4s go, it doesn't seem. Your like tier 4 roster is looking really good. I'd probably go Thanos personally. For me, like if I had this decision, unless something else presents itself. Just because I'd have the uniform, I have the artifact, I have a mighty CTP on the dude, I would just go this route, I think. Personally. I don't see much of a better choice. Unless it is a native tier 1. And in that case, you could go that route. Anyhow, I hope that helps you, bro. We got 2 more to go here. I'm going to keep rolling. My throat's getting kind of scratchy here. If that is you, I will do my best to see. Oops, if it's just me. Or you. That is not working for me. So, yeah. Check the IGN, my friend. And in the meantime, grab this one. Should you buy an epic quest? As of right now, no. Not unless you're just like doing it for completion's sake, in which case I think Jean Grey and Fantastic Four are out front. Fantastic Four just because of Doom coming eventually. Not that anyone should necessarily be buying it now. And Jean Grey because she's awesome and it's been a long time since she's had an upgrade. However, they did say they are introducing a new epic quest sometime this year. Probably will be towards Black Friday. So unless you're just feeling like you want to grab one just to gotcha without the 3, okay. In case you feel like just grabbing one to grab one, I guess those would be the ones I would recommend. Barty! Where's your IGN? Yeah, I was waiting for you. Pff, of course. Duh. Why would I be doing anything else? All right, let's see here, bro. How you doing, man? 202 on the badge. Swords look good, decent. Maybe just having luck with bad luck here. Stuck on some 4 gems. Totally normal. Cooldowns at 7.6. Hopefully you get some good luck and you get some progress on those swords. Make sure you do all your otherworld battle challenges. What we got here? So with Black Panther and Spidey, there are much better cards. You can look for things like Marvel Zombies. The 2 that stand out without removing anything else, if you choose to replace Black Panther and Spidey, to me, are Ghost Rider and Marvel Zombies. Those are the 2 I would make sure to get on this set of cards. I think that'd be good. I think that's just the route I'd go. If you're really insistent on having both HP procs, well, join the club and you get to try and figure out which of these cards you'd rather replace. Have fun. That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. Looking at the rest of this stuff, let's check your all card effects first. I think this is right on point. I think this is perfect. This is also probably perfect. Crit damage is very high. You can lose like 20% crit damage here, at least. You can lose almost 30% crit damage here, so something to keep in mind. That means look from a hybrid perspective, take 28% of this, boop, and it all could be right here. Attacks look good. Your attack stats actually look really nice where they're at. Ignore defense is good. Maybe just a hair low. I wouldn't even worry about it. Looks really good. And cooldown looks really good. Dodge is maybe 10% low. And yeah, there you go. So let's see what's going on. 3 resists here is rough. You do have 5% pierce, so you may want to be swapping cards first with like Amazing Spidey and Black Panther. I don't know what you're going to want to do first. Eventually, you're going to want to come back and fix this. This is where you can roll cooldown that you need, attack speed that you need, crit rate if you need it. This one, all basic defense. Here, you can roll crowd control time down, crowd control time down. So there's a lot of work you can gain here. You do have some of the most fundamental stats, though. You do have all attack blue locked in, which is really good, and you have max HP blue locked in as well, which is really good. But cold resist, movement speed, fighting resist, and cold resist are all bad, and you do not want them. Later, you can fix them. This guy, I would replace it, but this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is bad. There you go. I'll leave the balancing of the stats specifically up to you, because as you swap cards in and out, you're really going to have to pay attention to your balance of those main stats. Energy attack is fine. All attack is twice as good. Cooldown is great. Crit damage is great. Flame resist, no thank you, no thank you. Lightning resist, crowd control time down is good. Just sharing it with dodge, and you were a little low on dodge. I would try and get the dodge with whatever you're bringing in to replace these cards if you go that route. Instead of trying to like re-roll for dodge here, just keep the crowd control. Recovery rate, though, you can re-roll if you ever, when you come back to fix this card. Don't need that. We don't need that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We do want this, and we do want this. So I would only lock the crit rate and the all basic attack here and roll the rest. And with Spidey, bad, good, good, bad, good, good. So there you go. Those were kind of quick, I know, but there you have it. And then the other thing we can talk about here is we're missing procs. You need the 20% energy attack proc here. Absolutely. 4, 5, 6, 7 quality to me doesn't matter. Make sure you get the proc. Here you have the physics attack proc, and that's it. It's just the one. That's right. So no new Avengers yet, no Ghost Rider. But yeah, try and get that energy attack proc. And there you go. Yeah, it's usually a year. Yeah, after they come out. I think INL is right. Nice. Working on New Avengers number 9. Cool. Get you down that hybrid road. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. I was like looking for the... I'm so used to seeing greeds on null. I was like, I'm like, wait, how do you not have any damage? Oh, we got 60, 80. Good for a mighty. I won't poo-poo on this too much, but I will tell you that people saying Conquest for null are generally talking about the top tier of PvP, and they're generally talking about a brilliant CTP of Conquest. So I think this is fine where it's at. I wouldn't tell you to go ahead and start shuffling stuff around necessarily, but a greed is really good on null. A mighty greed, and a lot of characters want Conquest. So if you find yourself really desperate for a Conquest and you have a mighty greed, you could put a mighty greed here, take this off on discount, and give it to someone else. It's an option. Nice. Got the 7-second cooldown. 4080 looks good. Our Angry Hulk. Things look good. Everything in its right place. 0.9 per 1. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes. You know what's going on. He's got it locked down. They've got it locked down. What do we got here? We got two. Yeah, we got Wanda. We got Wolverine. We got Silver Surfer. We got Cable. Oh, boy. Gang's all here. The Nose. He's chilling. Tell me you're hiding Strife down here so I can just tell you to tier 4 that guy. No? Dang. All right, let's see here. Let's talk tier 4s. Your builds obviously look good. Your roster looks really good as far as who you've chosen so far. Eek. You can tier 4 him through the selector if you want, because he's being added to it. Luna Snow, tier 4, is obviously going to be a great option for just about everybody that doesn't have her. Oh, tier 2s though, my friend. I don't know. Let's see. Did you have like a plan? What was your plan? Help me out. Yeah, you too. Okay. It's not just me then. All right, let's see what we can do here. Man, yeah, it's tough with the native tier 2 discount because you really do have a lot of the most impactful native tier 2s built already. Wow, like more than I even thought. Do you have like Deadpool and everybody? What's going on up here? I didn't see Deadpool. Aha! This is where we're at right now. I'm like, Deadpool is native tier 2. So, yeah, so there's... I was just thinking about, like, you may want to... a player in your position, you may want to go for just the value and do something like tier 4 Deadpool. I know you don't have the build or even the uniform, but there aren't really better options, right? And then it just becomes about saving Carbonadium. You don't really need anything. You're not going to have any problems tier 4ing Luna Snow and Loki. You can get Loki out of the selector and you can just do Luna Snow with a manual tier 4 easily. You're not struggling to farm materials. I guarantee it, unless it's time. It'd be an issue. But yeah. Other than that, other than someone like, I guess, Deadpool to just get the discount on a native tier 2, yeah, would just be to use it on Luna or whoever you're tier 4ing at the time. And then, yeah, I mean, maybe you're going for Kang, I imagine, in his uni, but that's sort of not relevant to either of these things, so. Well, I mean, I personally wouldn't let him do nothing forever. But Deadpool gets a lot of uniforms, so I figure you'd get value eventually. It's up to you, though. Like I said, you could just do a native tier 1. You could do Deadpool and get his uniform. You need his artifact, too, though, obviously. So, I don't know. I think the best option is probably someone like Luna. Or the other thing you personally could do, but I don't know if you're prepared for it at all, is take the infinite discount on tier 2s, tier 3s and transcendent potentials. And just knock out a chunk of tier 3 and transcendent potential characters. But you kind of need to plan for that. So yeah, I think your best bet is probably just taking the tier 1. Like INL said, I think the most value is actually someone like Luna Snow. Or if you think you'll either buy the uniform and use Deadpool, or if you want to bank on him getting a uniform sooner than later, someone like Deadpool. Oh. What's a stack? What do you mean a stack? Is a stack like 9K or is a stack like 40K? There's different answers depending. I like this uniform a lot, by the way. Because if you've got like 40K, bro, if that's where you're at, if you're just like, dude, I'm not tier 4ing characters because I don't know who to tier 4, I would personally, myself, get the discount on Deadpool because he's still somewhat relevant. So if you stumble into his artifact or you pick it up and you get his uni, he's actually good in AC. And depending on what you need, probably not for you, but for me, I could use him here and there in Otherworld Battle and Team Battle Arena. I personally think Deadpool is underrated in his current uniform. Not at top tiers of PvP. I can't speak for like end game stuff. I know it's very dialed into specific teams, but for developing accounts, man, I can't tell you how many times I've lost to Deadpool in weird situations where I shouldn't have lost to Deadpool. So there you go. Much like Quicksilver. He just has more use, I think, than some people think because he's not the top of the meta. And then, yeah, just the tier 4 selector and then her. Bro, you can't, like, let's see. What would it take to burn that? You'd need to do this. You'd need to do this. You could do, like, let's say you do a support or 2. And now we've almost gone through your Carbonadium. So, yeah, Kang. Thank you. Yeah, Kang. Yeah, dude. It's all there. It's all there. Kang, Luna. I'm still not going to spend it all. Depends on how much you want to spend, my friend. Kang and Luna would be the most valuable choices. Want to try and get the discount you can. After that, you need Loki, but he's in a selector. And then beyond that, I think it's just supports for tier 4s for World Boss Legend, my friend. From what I can see. I'm sure there's a couple other things I'm not seeing. But as I am starting to lose my roster reading mind, hopefully that helps you. And we're going to jump into the last one here. Yeah, baby Jeff. Hey, yeah. Jeff should be coming into the game at tier 4, so maybe Jeffy. Yeah, or Cap. For sure. Yeah, the new uniforms. No problem. Thanks so much for hanging out, bro, and I hope that helps. All right, Scully 1000. Nice name, by the way. Let's see what you got. Do not put the cone of shame on Jeffy. Jeffy does not like the cone of shame. Suspect, Lucky. Suspect. Nice 6-gem green. Nice 6-gem swords. Bah, boom. Look at you go. And a bunch of 5ers. Beautiful. 7% cooldown. Yo. Nice, dude. Nice. That looks really good. What you're going to do is you're going to take some scissors. You're just going to cut this right here. Throw this half in the garbage. Keep this. No, I'm just kidding. Same thing we've been talking about all day. These cards are good, but they're not the best. You're probably going to want to replace them. They're going to be difficult to replace because they're all crafted. But yeah, it is what it is. Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, Guardians of the Galaxy, White Fox, and New Avengers number 9 are all debatably better cards than these, depending on the situation you're in. So, yeah, exactly. Hey, and I'll tell you what, my friend. This is a fantastic set of cards 2 years ago. This is a beautiful set of cards. So, there you go. But we are at now. So, as much as it sucks, and again, it's up to you what pace you do it at, if you do it at all. You have 25% Pierce and a good set of cards here, but Ghost Rider with the all attack proc, Marvel Zombies with the HP proc, ignore dodge and other attack stats, and you know, all of those cards present a lot of value. So, are you working on any in your bags? Yeah, cards in my inventory that I'm working on. Do you think getting a second deck is worth it instead of removing them? The only no. I think it's worth it for you to decide if you have enough crystals or are the kind of player that wants to fix this set by turning it into a PvE set exclusively, a PvP set exclusively, and then unlocking a second set to do the other, or just turning this into a maxed out hybrid set of cards. So if you're considering 2 sets of cards, I think you should do that. But I think you need to fix this card set before you work on the other set of cards. Regardless of which way you're going to go. And I don't think there's a real shortcut to saving this. I'm trying to think of which answer removes the least cards, which is probably going to be hybrid. I think 3 cards come off this set regardless of what you do if you're trying to min-max, which is tough. But let's see. Let me see if I can just lay out the options for you. So you could go full PvE on this set. And if you go full PvE, you're going to want White Fox. You're going to want Luna Snow. You're going to want Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies. And I believe Guardians of the Galaxy, if I'm not mistaken, is the proper best PvE set without me thinking about the Fantastic Four card because it's complicated. I don't even know about it anyways, and free-to-plays can't get it, so there you go. Yeah, that's an option. You could do nothing, like I said. You really could. But for PvE, like I said, I think the best set is... Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's got ignore dodge. It has an HP proc, but you don't care. Well, you do. Matters, but not as much. And then, yeah. I don't know the stats by heart, so it's just marginally better. That's why I tell people you don't have to do anything. But Ghost Rider is going to be a big one for PvE because it is the 20% all-attack proc. And with the PvE set, I think, like INL said, you at least want those 3 major PvE procs. Physical attack, energy attack, all-attack. So you could do like INL said. Yes, sir, we're still going. Hey, it's Monday, bro. Plus, the wife went to work, so... I'm just chilling today, and here I am. I am hungry, though, and I gotta pee. And I'm getting roster blind and starting to just kind of... You very much could go with what I know said. Just bring in Ghost Rider. That way you get all 3 of the attack procs. Leave these 2. They're perfectly serviceable PvE cards. Unlock the second set. Move Crescent over there and go for the max PvP set on your second set of cards, right? And there you would go for, like, Crescent... New Avengers, Marvel Zombies, Luna Snow, and then what's the last one? Help me, guys. Because it varies a little bit. I think people use Ghost Rider for Timeline, Guardians for General PvP. I get lost. It's hard to paint them all. Just riffing them out. But I think that's close to it. If not it on the button. So there you go. And, you know, I think what I know said might be a good plan for you, man. Yeah, no problem. Cards are a pain in the buns. This is probably the thing we help people out with the most, I would hope. I don't know. Haven't looked at any stats. No, not here. Decent stats, though. You got some of what you need, but again, 3 kind of bad stats there. Good. Let's do this. Let's just rip through them. Bad, bad, good, bad, good, good. Good, bad, good, bad, bad, good. Good, 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 bad, bad, bad. Good, good, or excuse me, bad, bad, good, bad, good, 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 bad, good, bad, bad, bad. I'll tell you right now, looking at your stats, you got a lot of stuff you need to reroll anyways, theoretically, to get the best cards. So yeah, making some changes won't be the end of the world for you, because in order to fix this setup, not only do you want to fix the sort of crescent PvP outlier problem, you're going to need to shore up these stats. So you're going to have to break Pierce on all these cards in theory eventually anyways, because actually I'm surprised your stats are as like even and balanced as they are. This is so much thought for this one thing, but it's okay. Bro, do like INL. Here's my advice. Take it or leave it, because I got to make up my mind, right? Fair enough. Okay, so here's what I would do, my friend. Bring in Ghost Rider. Remove this, bring in Ghost Rider, and make sure that your stats stay in this beautiful balance that you have them in. Hopefully you can get, let's see. If you can force attack, you need attack on your cards. Attack. Wow. It doesn't really matter. This is PvE, so it doesn't matter. You're good. You can actually lose the ignore defense, so you literally don't even have to worry about that. I'm thinking about what stats you're going to lose removing this card and what you want to gain with Ghost Rider, right? You're going to lose a little bit of dodge. So yeah, if you can get some dodge, that would be very good on Ghost Rider. Max HP, obviously. You don't need to worry about the ignore defense. You want crit damage, I think, for sure. That's the one you're going to want to make sure that you get is crit damage. That'll put you in a really good place. We're going to fix this set with one card. Watch this. Crit damage here and then attack. That's what you need. Do that. Stop. Leave this set alone. Don't touch it. Then, if I were you, and if I was me and you were you, I would go ahead. If you think you've got enough crystals, man, make sure you have enough crystals, because you don't need to unlock the set now. In fact, you don't even need to unlock the set. But you'll have Crescent fully crafted. You are going to want to fix this, though. This is not... These are bad rolls down here. You'll have Crescent. For PvP, just make this clutch PvP set. Leave this PvE set alone. It will be good. Will be good enough. You'll have balance here. You'll have balance here. You're going to be a little lower here than you want, but the main thing you're suffering on in this set is like HP and defense, things you do not care about. Or PvE, you're also missing some attack, but I'm offering that maybe you should stay out of trying to re-roll these and breaking the Pierce and all of that pain. Don't do that now. Just swap in Ghost Rider. Get the stats you need. Get 20% more all attack. Make sure it has attack stats. And then start working on your PvP set. Saving for it. Thinking about it. Because this is locked in a good state at that point. Right? You got a good PvE set. You're good to look for Marvel Zombies, New Avengers number 9, Crescent. Get that other set going. And then use your time and energy to lock that in perfect. And then if you still have the taste for this game by the time you're done doing all of that, then come back and re-roll these for attack stats and all that. Woo! I got you, Vardy. I got you, brother. I'm coming right now. But give me your IGN so I don't even have to look for it. You're still on my friends list, right? Not free to play Vardy, right? That's who we're looking for. I got you, bro. Coming. We're coming for you. Okay, this guy needs a build, but you definitely know that already. Beautiful. Am I gonna worry too much about your builds? Yes, because I can tell. You're good. You got it. You know what's up. That's a bit rough, but hey, what you gonna do? So let's see here. What are you missing? You get to be a Luna Snow enjoyer, just like the rest of us. No build on Zeus. The Juice does not have a build. I repeat, the Juice does not have a build. Regular Authority Thanos, 4-star artifact. No artifact, no build. Tough call, man. You're in that same boat with the native tier 2 discount where I'm not seeing anything particularly desirable as far as native tier 2s go. You could do Zeus if you have plans to use him. 100% is higher scores, I believe, in ABL. And, oh, yeah, you need a Rage on your Loki, too. And, wow, yeah, you're going to want to get a Rage on your Loki. That's tough. And rip that sucker off. But, you could go with Zeus for the score. Nothing else. Like Thanos is the only other option. You want a Mighty Authority, and he's not even that meta. But he's an option, right? So, could do that. With tier 4s beyond that. Ooh, man, seriously, with the Rage, fix that for the low. They'll appreciate it. And then, beyond that, yeah, Luna Snow is going to be clutch for you. Keep your eyes on Moon Knight, Captain America, with these new uniforms. They might be good. I think after that, we're getting into like AC territory. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. We're getting into tier 4 support and AC territory. We're getting into you either tier 4ing supports for World Boss Legend, we already have done some of, or characters for like AC and like third rate Otherworld Battle and yeah. Odin, I swear Odin with his newest, Odin has a place somewhere. Maybe not. Am I tripping? I thought you could use him in an alliance battle team for a co-op or something like that. Anyhow, there you go, brother. That was a lot on your cards. I hope that helps you out. With the roster, it looks like you're honestly killing it. I don't see an amazing option for a native tier 2, so you may even consider just doing the same thing and taking the discount on like Luna Snow. It's up to you. Depends on your materials. It depends on, your needs personally, I would say. Yeah, I think that is it, INL. I think you can use him with Loki for a co-op or something like that. Yeah, so it's not really worth it. I'm fishing for value at that point. All right, my friend. I hope that helps. I am going to move on to one more account review here for somebody who has been waiting oh so patiently and has been a viewer on this channel for so long. Friends are alive. Friends list, you said, right? Yeah. Losing my voice over here. Bros, and we got the live stream today. We'll have patch notes tomorrow. We're going to have a bunch of stuff to talk about tomorrow, so I guess I get to spend the rest of the day doing this. Let's see. All right. Barty 146, bro. Woo! Oh! Yo! Nice swords, dude. Dang. 16% cooldown as well. Okay. Okay. Great hybrid set of cards, man. You could swap in Marvel Zombies for Guardians or something. I don't know if I would do that. Or White Fox. Zombies is stinky. I can't even find it, bro. This is a beautiful set of cards. What can you say? Yes, sir. Before we even do that, let's do bit too high, too low. You need about 25 here, 22 to 25. You want around 30 here, maybe a little lower, and around 30% for crit damage. Attack stats are nice and balanced, like weirdly balanced, but definitely some more attack to find in here. Ignore defense is high, about 15% too high on ignore defense. And cooldown, you're there, but you are leaning heavily into your swords, much like I am, which means you'll have to change it eventually, because it won't work forever if you're trying to build like a ripped account, because technically you want to go for other stats on your swords eventually. Gotta get those attack stats here. This is okay for now, I guess, but you're gonna need to break this to get attack. And also, this is where you're gonna get attack speed, cooldown duration, all that stuff. So top of this is good though. This is great. All four of these. Just need to get rid of the double cold resist for Luna in AB. I'm totally joking though. You do not want cold resist down here. You want attack stats. Crowd control time, good. Max HP, good. Ignore defense, good. But it is green, sad. All basic defense, good. Crit rate, good. And all basic attack, very good, blue. We do, though, need to, you know, you'll have to adjust these. So like I said, you've got too much crit rate. What's going to happen is like this. You need this to turn into cooldown so you can take the pressure off your swords, right? What's up, Bombot? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Anyways, to balance the stat. So you'll get that. You need the procs. Missing your HP proc. You got the rest, though, it looks like. You need your HP proc. Good, good, good. Bad, bad, good. Looks like you're working on it, too. I see the 2 quality down here. It looks like that's sort of work in progress. Good, 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 bad, good, good. This one's nice. Yep, yeah. How do you have so much crit damage, bro? That's so crazy. One there. Are you hacking? No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. There's only 20% up top. Crit damage. Crit damage. Crit damage. Crit damage. No crit damage. What a bum. No, you're high on crit damage. So anyways, like we talked about, you need to adjust all those stats, but your card set looks beautiful. There you go. DC 80, sure. Are you giving this guy HP? Yeah. Rah. Hoxeye, I don't know. I will tell you this. I was struggling in TBA with my Hang, and then I gave him that protect the captain or whatever, and it made a noticeable change for me. Essentially what happened is it changed the cadence with Sentry, where I could survive an attack that I just had to survive, and now that I can survive that attack consistently, he dies every time. Because he cannot kill me, and I just kill him with the 2. Even if I go down, I kill him with the 2 on the revive. Lose occasionally based on builds, but I found that to be very helpful for my account. Not sure, I don't think that's true for everybody across the board. Overdrive, sure. Really? 250. Get out of here. That is yucky. By yucky, I mean yummy. Chronic. Nice. You got your cooldowns. Yeah, your builds look good, dude. I don't think you need any help here, eh? So what's it at? What's it about, Vardy? Really? What's wrong with your Sentry, bro? 60, 80? Expectations? Gene, knock it off, dude. Ooh. She's just being a stinker. She says it's time for me to go, too. Yeah, yeah. Funny, because I can tell that you're irritated that this is taking a long time, so you're, like, acting up. It's interesting. Just tier 4s and stuff? I don't know what to tell you there. Talk to your Sentry. He's got the build. Maybe heals. Maybe it's the lack of heals. Give me one sec, guys. Some dumb old South Park DVD or something. Like, we know somebody's here. We like people. I know they're here, Gene. We like people. We like them. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you about Sentry, bro. I don't know why he's broken. I'm gonna call it your bad. That's your fault. You made him mad, not me. You're gonna be probably after some of the same things the rest of us are. Yes, sir. You're gonna want to be enjoying Luna Snow as a future Luna Snow enjoyer, just like the rest of us. What are you doing for a native tier 2, buddy? Tell him to get good. That's what I'm saying. Ah, Scarlet. Yeah. There you go. Silver Surfer. It's good that you have the epic quest unlocked. You have Doom available, but you don't need him now at all. Silver Surfer will give you value. Today, not tomorrow. Holy. All right, guys. Anything else for you, Vardy? I know you've been waiting for a while. I'm toast, but I don't want to rush out of here on you. What else? Yeah, watch for Luna. What other tier 4s are we looking for? My dog is driving me nuts. Yeah. Hella tier 4. Well, hang on. Nah. I personally would tell you that Cyclops tier 4 has more value than Hela tier 4. I would tell you that Nick Fury tier 4 has more value than Hela tier 4. I would tell you that Dazzler tier 4 has more value than Hela tier 4. Yeah. Maybe that is helpful. And then Luna for sure. The reason I'm telling you all that is because Hela, the only thing you're going to get out of Hela taking her to tier 4 is with the artifact, potentially some stall. Even then, is that really that good? And as far as damage goes, she don't, you know, that's silly. That's old. That's years ago. She's not for anything like that. So, yeah, but it's not worth it. You don't need her already. Why do you want her? Do you just like her? She's great, but she's good where she's at. She's doing what you need, just like this. She's providing all the support value that you need at level 70 in this uniform. She's like good to go. Yeah, consider it. Yeah. And even if you give her the liberation, I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying Hela's not awesome or that you shouldn't get the uni or you shouldn't give her a CTP. But exactly, INL, that is what she is. She is the support CTP. She is the uniform, in my opinion. That's all she really matters for. So as far as tier 4s go, I think any other support that really helps you in World Boss Legend would be a better tier 4. But that doesn't mean that Hela's not worth a liberation or the uniform and all that. Even in TBA Otherworld Battle, she doesn't she won't like really perform. Once in an absolute blue moon she might kill someone because she was tier 4, but you'll still want the support CTP on her anyway, so it's not like she's gonna have that destruction CTP tier 3 ripping up the battlefield stuff, right? So that's what I went with. I don't know. You know, I will tell you, Ghost Panther is another option. He's not tier 4. What am I talking about? You can't tier 4 Ghost Panther. Why? It's jokes, man. Who am I thinking of? There's one more that I miss that is like, who is it? Not GP, for pushing World Boss Legend. Yeah, in PvP, I agree. I know, 100%. Anyways, I think for World Boss Legend, there's one support that I always kind of neglect that probably would have gotten me a lot of value. I don't know. We're doing pretty good. We've already done Taskmaster, Nick Fury, and Cyclops, which I think were pretty good support options. Boney's one I forget. That's one I probably should have tier 4'd a while ago. Because most of the world bosses are universal. Well, not most. A lot of them are. Are they universal? No. Who's universal? Just Kang? Kang, Thanos. Null. Last Gore. Yeah, so a lot of them, but not where I got hung up was this. Black Swan is speed. Corvus is speed. Freaking okay. She's universal. So that makes tons of sense. And then Combat Blast. So definitely would help for me for pushing like Thanos and stuff, dude. Would be really nice. Yeah, exactly. Thanos, Kang. That's no joke. Thanos, Kang, Gore. These are all bosses that when you're pushing to higher stages, they get difficult. Anyways, I gotta get out of here, boys. Vardy, thanks for waiting, bro. Hopefully that helped you out, man. No, bro. It's actually not as bad as you think. Sue's one of those characters. She can actually get some kills in PvP. So her tier 4 makes a lot more sense than like Hela, because Sue can actually do some combat for you in Otherworld Battle. Not a ton, but it's there, right? So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all being here. Don't forget about all the stuff we talked about at the beginning of the stream. If you missed it, watch the VOD. Make sure you get the crystals from the registration event. You do get an email sending you a code that is for you. I can't give you the code for the crystals. You get a personal code you need to use as a coupon. There's all the ones you can use that they sent out that everybody got for the Which Hero Are You? I have a bunch of those posted in Discord if you want them. You can go ahead and grab some of those. We're still missing 2 or 3, I think. And yeah, There you go, guys. We got the live stream coming up in, I think, 6 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I'll be hanging out over on Cynic Alex's channel for the live stream. Hope I see you there. Tomorrow we'll talk about the patch notes. We'll talk about the live stream, and continue getting hyped for the anniversary. All right, my friends, if you enjoyed the live stream, had a good time, maybe you picked up some tips, go ahead, hit that like button. It helps us out, a ton. If you want to see more of this live stream series, we do it every day except for Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Hit that subscribe button for more alerts about those. Just posted a guide video about emblems. Check that out if you want, if you need it, or if you just want to leave it a like or some hype. Appreciate it. I'm Old and Gray. This is free to play, and I hope you will have a spectacular day. We'll see y'all tomorrow, guys. Take care.